Alright, welcome back. In the last session, you guys had a very interesting journey. After helping the wizard Marilyn and with what was going on in the Blue Alley, you discovered that there is a way to cross realms, and with very extensive understanding, and involves a device that Marilyn created along with her assistant to travel over the different realms, and you guys are now on the back of a giant turtle dragon named Palawan. As far as the world is concerned, you've received a mistake, just some scrolls that contained notes and just general information about this unknown world. And the only thing that you guys have instruction on is to seek out Fatima at the place called the Corin Raft. And from there, I will leave it up to you guys. So, right now, Palawan is just very slowly trudging towards the location that was last indicated in the world map. That tends to change. Very humid and very stifling. It seems like the sun will never go away. In fact, it seems to be blazing a lot more fiercely than what you guys are used to in Faerun. Soul, when you look up into the sun, you do hear what seems to be wails, probably directly emitting to your head. Only you can hear this, and it seems to be the cries of a young woman, or a woman's wails. And you're unsure right now why she is sad. You just know that she is definitely. You feel the heartbreak.
Hold on. We need a timeout. we need a timeout.
Please turn it off.
Whenever someone types in chat, please turn that off.
Oh, the panning?
Please just focused on Revan Kai saying, change your diaper.
Where is the panda
I was so
speaker?
confused why I did it the first time. I was like, oh fuck.
System settings. No, it's... What? Panda speaker's not even on. Are you saying that is it focusing on whoever's talking?
On whoever talks last, please.
It's not even on.
This is the dumbest shit.
Well, I don't understand because I turned off Panda token speaker and it's not even. Are you guys just seeing whatever?
Reload.
I'll reload application.
Can you guys reload the application? If it's happening to you guys.
The last thing I see in the chat before I reload is Telos saying hi.
I saw that.
That is I believe that's canon now, so congrats.
Oh, fine.
No, man, that was right before tsunami.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter. We died and were reborn. Sign definitely didn't say watch VTubers. That's not a thing that happened.
Oh, there's a new disclaimer for plutonium. Oh, I mean,
good job, Zeke. Now I need to go edit that. That's good. That's good.
Oh, it's on the screen. Isn't it on the screen?
No.
So I guess we're not typing
no. No. It's only.
I understand.
It's only the screen. It's only that's only for players. So.
Jesus Christ, how do you turn this off?
This is so.
What the token to pan? Is it still on?
Yeah.
All right, go to. Alright guys, go to configure settings on your end. You should be able to see it.
Yep, there's a setting right there.
And then it should be
pan
the token speaker, and it should be turned off.
Alright,
where's it at?
Oh, we have to turn that off ourselves.
Well, normally you
Core
shouldn't.
settings?
It should be
Or module settings.
configure settings.
Core settings.
Yeah, core settings. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
What was it called?
Oh, is that a baseline feature?
It's like the Discord fucking Texas feature.
I thought that was an add-on.
That's actually
No,
dead.
no, that's a core feature.
It's still doing it.
No.
What?
What? Okay. All right, you guys see configure core settings.
Wait, we didn't save changes.
You have to
save the changes, please.
Fucking Neanderthal.
Save the changes.
Let me say come in peace. As my window is wide open and children can.
All right, Revan Kai, can you? Okay.
Okay, so there's top right. There's gonna be like a cogwheel. You click on that. All right. Are you there? Do you see it? All right. Hit configure settings. All right. Now it should be 4 or 5 down. A thing called Panda Token Speaker. Do you see that?
Yeah.
All right,
Uncheck
now,
that.
Uncheck that, and then go to the bottom of that little page, and hit Save Changes.
Save changes. Yes. And I'll turn that off.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys are good. Yeah, it didn't save. I think when I accidentally updated to the new Foundry, it reset all the settings, so I had to do that.
I can't believe my whole mood was fucking ruined.
Okay,
That shit.
Zeke, with your recording, you playing some really good music. In fact, even though Palawan doesn't really have the intelligence to appreciate music, he's just all about eating, sleeping, and doing the other thing that starts with an F. He sounds like it's not annoying him. Otherwise, he would have just like flipped his shell over and drowned you guys. So.
Yes, turtles fuck.
Have you ever seen how they fuck?
Oh my god.
Yeah, because they fuck.
But
They still need to
But
fertilize
Padawan
the
is a
eggs,
keeper,
Boris.
It's like it sounds like such an innocent noise. Like, are you okay?
Also, I don't think the text bubble's working because
It's
one
fine,
of the
I know.
modules
Unfortunately
is
not.
broken.
We're going old school.
Yeah.
Take will look at Zeke, seeing that
Oh.
that he has a beard now, and she'll be like,
However, if you
"Where'd
guys
grow
sit,
that beard
yeah,
from?
there you go.
I've had it. It's been weeks. I haven't shaved.
What?
Yeah, look at my chest hair.
I haven't noticed this entire time."
Yeah.
As an aside, Sign will pull out a shaver and maintain.
A shaver?
A shaver.
You mean a razor?
Also, I have 11
small,
AC right now.
A small dagger. Huh? 11? Who has 11 AC?
I do, because I'm completely naked, no clothes, no armor.
Oh,
He's enjoying the sun.
I thought it was a glitch. I'm like, what?
Did Telos shave his like facial hair with like his soul knives?
Assuming that
probably
Telos
can.
even gets facial hair, he's a fucking elf.
Elf's gonna have hair.
Wink
gotta-
elf.
As you guys get closer to the corn raft, you guys are about an hour in, and I believe you guys haven't eaten in a while, so you guys are feeling kind of peckish. The sun is getting a lot more frustrating, very hostile. So you just feel that in your mind as you look up into the sun.
Hey, what are you using rations for? We have a
There-
pot that makes food.
There seems to be
Bring that shit with us?
some
Yeah,
bitterness.
Zeke brought it with him. He doesn't leave that shit like there.
Why would he bring it?
You did not
Well,
bring
You did
that.
not bring that.
You
Leave
didn't.
that at the end. No
Alright.
shot. Leave that at the end, boy.
We did not.
Yeah.
bring
I didn't have an
a
item.
pot of food.
so all is just going to connect with the sun more.
You can try and make me a religion check
Wait,
and see if you
There's
can.
fucking. We're in a garden, aren't we? We don't need to use our inventory.
We can
Yeah,
just
you
eat our-
see,
we can just eat our
you
rations.
are in
Yeah,
a
I
you are in a
was gonna
garden
say.
with various plants and herbs
Hang on.
and fruit.
Jesus Christ! So.
Let's just make food for everyone.
Can we make a survival check to like get some food, or like gather some food for Zeke to make?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm both Sanji and Brooke.
Soul,
Ew.
unfortunately, I guess not yet. It just seems like you were pretty much shut down as someone who doesn't want to hear anything from like their followers. Just the goddess seems to. You have a feeling just doesn't want to hear anything you want to say right now. She's
The
angry.
sun's- the sun's going through it right now.
But
She's going
yeah,
through it.
so we'll just try and try.
Pick up my calls.
Sign, let's
should look
see,
at my
Sign and
prayer
Revan
answer.
Kai, that is a combined, let me see if this would work, actually.
No, I'm gonna tie. What do I have? I could tie like an undershirt around my head as a bandana or something.
Alright, with that, here's what you guys find. You would be able to look around, and then you do see several, what looks like to be berries of...
Mhm.
They look similar to some good berries that you'd find in Faerun, but you're not 100% sure if they are right over here. There's some type of sprigs and some sprouts over here on this side that is definitely would you feel is edible. And from there on where the darker corners right here, there seems to be a small, you know, a small fungus garden that's starting to grow.
So
Tank was literally just sitting on these.
Yep, that take is
oh
just...
yeah, ass mushrooms.
That is not the name, but you guys can call it ass mushrooms if you want.
Yeah.
Take eats one.
Take dies.
Shouldn't I just make
Raw.
should I make culinary checks for all this? You have a
Mistake
shit.
takes it raw.
Wait.
Shut up. Shut up. I eat one of the ass mushrooms, yes.
Okay.
Woman after my own heart, eating ass.
Mm-hmm.
It says here, survival, medicine, history, and meal preparation.
Mistake, you tasted it even though it kind of, the texture is, well, you're used to the texture because kobolds do eat mushrooms, so it seems kind of like, kind of chewy and slimy, but other than that, it's not poisonous.
Hey, these are pretty good.
Want me to cook that up for you?
Sure, I guess. I've been sitting on them for a pretty good while.
I can clean them off. Prestidigitation. Pluck, pluck. I'm gonna go pick up some more stuff.
Billy will sniff one of the mushrooms and then remember that he can't eat.
Deliver the berries that he and Revenkai collected, I
Oh,
assume,
shucks, thank you.
and inform him that there are little sprigs up here that he could maybe add to whatever stew he's making.
Alright, Zeke, if you want to make a type of nature check on the berries that Sign gave you.
Oh, don't forget side.
With an advantage because you are like a culinary, so even if you kind of
would it be survival or nature? Either or.
Either or, whatever's a higher check, I'll give you that.
Jeez.
Alright, you do know that these type of berries,
Cooking.
they have a type of it has a type of like a spicy feel to it. You take you crack open one up and suddenly it seems like whatever juices were inside the berries, very strong, and it causes tears in your eyes of a very hot
He gave us
variety.
Jalapenos.
Hey,
There's also-
now we can have a spicy take.
I remember there's also durians
Hey.
around. I remember there's also durians around.
There are durians around.
Yeah.
Yeah, the durian. Yep, the durians
Let
are
me check
right
some.
over-
Actually, wait. Because of my background, I should have a fish block and tackle.
Fish.
Because you get
Fish off of the giant turtles. That's
origin.
I think that'd be a
The
little bit hard.
Folk Hero Origin gives you a fishing line.
It is
Fisherman.
also the turtles are kind of moving, so it would be
Yeah.
it would be pretty difficult to fish. Not impossible, but it would definitely be on a disadvantage if you
Hey, I've
even
played
decide to
Raft
do that.
before. You could do it.
Yeah.
What if I put one of my rations on the hook on the line?
As
Isn't
far
that
as the
sure?
fish goes, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
I'll roll
attack.
on disadvantage and see if they'll
could
take
go
it.
for some
It's not exactly the bait
Where
that they
the-
want.
Nachos right now.
Nachos.
I'm gonna check the origins real quick, but
I want some Cheetos.
I want some
What was
awesome.
the map thing that we were told last session? Because I was kind of busy during that.
Oh, the map. If I can, I'll switch off. I'll switch
we
everyone to
have
the map.
access to the world.
Oh, yeah, the access to the
I
world
guess
map.
I'm
Okay,
wrong.
perfect.
I'm
That's
wrong. I don't get one.
Really quickly, why does the background of Mistakes token have a misaligned grid?
Wait, does it? Oh my,
my
god,
God,
it
it
does. What the
They
heck?
do.
Why?
Where did you get that art from, Mistake?
Because the
Ah.
DC, the art that you gave me is transparent. So if you were to go over
Oh.
here, it should be green. Wait, where the fuck is it?
Wait,
Really?
No, look at the background image of that token.
background image.
It's another map.
It's the same.
Like
How did
it's
you-
like the art you took was like a screenshot. of
Oh,
that
it's
art
because I
underneath
didn't
on
have the original, so I just took a screenshot of it. Like I
sent
did.
you the original.
I
You're
didn't.
trolling me.
Oh.
Keck. Oh, that's me. Hello.
I'm just making sure like everything's working. Yeah, I
think
took
I see
this
exactly what you
screenshot. Is
did.
actually what I
Why'd you
did.
ch- I see exactly what you did, and I'm wondering why you did it like this.
It's me.
Hey, what? It gives you a more scientific feel, man. Come on, look at that. You got grid
The
lines.
funniest part of
you
the
know?
funniest part of seeing Sign's handout is that his legs are just like
His legs are like disproportionate even for a halfling.
He has like Toontown short legs.
All right.
You know what I'm talking about?
If you guys go to the world map, basically what it's just telling you is it's an updated map, because the land masses move, and so it's just a general. You'll have to go and you'll have to go find our cartographer to go and get like a more up-to-date map. But this is like kind of like the general location, because large ocean bodies don't really move that often, so you just know that it's okay, and you just know that it's gonna be you're going in the right direction. Sign is what you're saying. Yep.
What if we go right off of the map, dog?
Would there be worms on this island, Turtle?
There would
entire ecosystem, right?
There would be some wigglers probably down on the more moist versions of the garden.
All right, use my shovel.
Okay. You don't even have to make a check on that. You find like about a group of entangled wigglers. About they look up to you, and you could have sworn that they talk about how basically instead of a ranger you just play a fighter with bow because it's better, and the worms and you get about 6 of them.
Wait, are these things sentient?
No, that was just me joking. It's it's just a joke. It's a joke. Joke.
I'm offering my party.
Because I call them wigglers.
Pick up some worms, or I can use this to somehow fish up some grub.
Also, DC, that map is very outdated. You got a feeling that maybe Kazu isn't there.
I am not going to eat worms, Zeke.
I'll have some. Pass them over here.
Mistake, can you like...
Science just gonna shut her mouth.
Can you make me like a fishing line or something?
Revan Kai, make me a Constitution saving throw, because right now you are sweating buckets in your armor right now.
I was gonna be gone for 7 minutes.
Oh,
well, you acknowledge that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm going to grab one of these planks of wood.
Okay.
Come up here.
You guys feel like the waves break as Palawan seems to be tilting, maybe over to a direction.
What do I have? Does anyone else have like any scrap metal or something?
I mean, I
have a sword that I'm not gonna use anymore.
I know that
What are you trying to do exactly?
I'm going to offer Mistake my rapier and the wood. I need to find something to act as a line.
I need a short sword.
I have a short sword that I'm literally not using.
Alright, what do I got?
So for string, we could just unbraid one of the ropes.
Yeah.
I actually have a...
Actually,
wait.
I got 10 feet of string on me.
Soul, what did you say? You have what?
I'm suggesting out of character. I have a quarter staff that can be used as a rod if you want.
Okay, and then
works.
And then Thelos here has like some string also.
Yeah, if you're asking for it.
Yeah, depending. Yeah, you guys haven't.
Talk to me.
I guess I'll talk to you. I'll scream up, "Hey, Ghost Man! Do you have any string or something?"
Oh no.
Yes, actually.
What?
Can you bring it down here? We need to make a fishing pole.
That's real handy.
Actually, this reminds me. Zeke, do you happen to have a certain spell or
in the string?
A what? A what spell?
I believe it's called prestidigitation.
Oh, I got that.
Pull off our metal man here.
Oh,
he's kind of sizzling to the touch.
Well, he is.
I think his armor is glowing hot now.
Well, hang on. Prestidigitation is for organic material, yeah?
I think you could cool him off. I don't know if you could cool his armor off. Well, actually, I don't know if that has that.
It's 5 cubic feet of organic material.
Yeah, so you'd have to like kind of cool him off and not the armor. Yeah.
Also, really quick.
Oh,
you guys
non-living material. I'm sorry, so it can be metal.
Oh.
You guys would have noticed when Telos came down that he has removed several layers of his clothing and has revealed his face, which is
he's
very
hot.
hard.
Oh,
you guys gotta make a flirt check. No, she's kidding.
I'm not making a flirt check.
Wait.
Wow, you're really pretty.
Does Telos have abs?
Be undead.
Does he have abs? 6-pack abs? Is this a 6-pack ab?
He still has a top
He's not
on.
naked.
Oh.
He's not naked.
He just
I
has
like
his
these.
heavy
Exposed like his forearms. He's taken like the cloak and everything off. He's taken the mask off.
Alright, I
Still
gotta.
has this like half blindfold
All right,
thing.
so we take the longsword, we take the quarterstaff, we take the string, and I can cool off Revan Kai for a bit as Mistake does her thing. Look, we're teamwork. Help it. This is a great arc so far.
I don't need cooled off.
But I'm using
We
prestidigitation, motherfucker.
We forced Revan Kai to be cooled off.
Metal Man,
So he
you are
doesn't
going to
fucking
die in that armor.
die.
If you don't take it off.
I don't feel anything.
You definitely feel
Roll a
something.
deception check.
It's not deception.
Look.
Ooh.
Mr. DM, is he feeling it?
Is he feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Did you?
Unless
you
he's
need
a
to
living
roll,
suit of armor.
Revan Kai, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
Because right now you are.
Oh, okay. He doesn't
Yeah.
feel
Got
it.
Yeah, I don't feel it.
It's
I
just
don't
a-
feel it.
It's
I'm not
just-
feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
It's just another day at the sauna for you. I mean, you're just being like, man, this is your paladin training with your.
Wait, am I out of Bardix? Oh no!
Your paladin training somehow trained you, somehow prepared you for this type of thing, and maybe because of your enthusiasm for conquering lands, you know for a fact that any type of terrain that requires, requires your deed, may it be sleet, snow, or even extreme heat, you seem to be ready for it. So Sign doesn't really know. He can't really read you with the way that you're keeping your composure.
I'm gonna say also as an aside, I believe we are technically long rested, right?
Okay. Alright.
Because I did say we were trying to do that on the turtle.
Okay,
Right.
now did you guys?
I get my-
He
I get my
lost
Bardic's
last
back.
session.
Yeah,
I get
did
my
you
Bardic's
guys?
back
Did
on
you?
my-
You guys
hold
long
on.
rested inside, right? Not outside.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did do that. I remember.
Yes, we weren't
Okay.
fucking crazy.
Because if you
forgot.
long rested outside, then you would
No, we're
only
not
get short
moralized.
rest. Yeah, go ahead. Mhm.
If we did long rest, that it doesn't. Am I already attuned with the grill?
Yeah, because
Oh,
attunement
okay.
takes an hour, so you
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
that's
you
right.
can use a grail.
I'm
This is-
attuned to the two things you gave me. Then I have the goggles and stuff. Forgot about that.
This is going to sound really weird, but should I bother Soul and pop a Bardic on mistakes to get a really good fishing rod?
I
Uh,
guess we
we're
get
gonna
the
be- we're gonna
hotline
be-
fishing rod off
We're
of
gonna be in
Terraria.
an oceanic environment for who knows how long. We only have so many rations, and I'm a chef. so we might need
mistake.
it.
When you attune to the goggles and you turn it on, it seems like the headache that you've got from the bright sun, something that you're not used to as a kobold, suddenly it's more bearable. Like you put on the lenses and it's kind of made with the intention of mind to block out sunlight, so that it's like there's a filter.
Better. Also,
Can't I-
by the way, can you add the coin back into my inventory? I don't think it's here anymore. The goggles are though.
Yeah. And so when you got a long rest, you actually got a vision. It seems like you see a type of environment where it looks like to be a type of another world, one that is speckled white dots and kind of a bluish tone. There seems to be farmers and settlements all around until you see what looks like to be a sort of cataclysm. It seems like the ground was pushed apart and out came a type of metallic looking but slimy skin exterior, a type of a dragon with black onyx eyes that blow fire and burn a lot of everything in sight. You do see what looks like to be a group of robed individuals in blue, and they seem to sing a type of tone that kind of calms down whatever beast it may be as the beast returns back to its hiding spot. And from there, you slowly see the settlement grow into towns, keeps, and other civilizations, with these blue-robed individuals getting acclaim from a lot of like the peasants and other farmers and such. and that is it. That and the vision disappears right when you wake up is when the dragon just seems to stare at you.
Sol will just look confused and will take a mental note.
All right, and then Mr. Zeke, are you starting to cook or are you trying to fish?
I'm waiting for the fishing rod because Sign refuses to eat worms because he's
Would the
weird.
fishing rod be? It would be Tinker's tools actually.
It would be Tinker's tools, yeah.
Yoink. Billy.
Oh, that's why. Before I was going to ask before you did that.
You could say that you did a bardic.
You
for
make
them if you want.
you make a pretty decent. You make a really decent fishing pole for what the materials has. You even made some little notches that kind of control like the casting, just the direction maybe, and plus you with a little bit of ingenuity. You also take what looks like to be a little like spinning spool that you maybe Marilyn or Fatima just threw on the side, and you kind of increase its type of lure speed. So that means Zeke, if you were to catch a fish, it would be very difficult for that fish to go away for a bit.
Not the best thing, but
I mean the hook is kind of lacking, but I mean aside from that, it is doable.
Yeah, I know I'm great.
We were admittedly a little underprepared for all of this.
It's fine. I'm from a real rustic environment where we camp a lot. I'm an ex-farmer, you know.
If you want to try and fish right now, just letting you know is that Palawan seems to be. You guys can see from a distance what looks like to be, shipwrecks and like some discarded barrels or so. So even though you didn't look at you don't know this world yourself, mistake, you can kind of figure that just seeing discarded crates and maybe just broken things floating in the water, that it's probably kind of nearby civilization, give or take about 30 minutes to an hour.
Man, this really is Raft. I love it.
So, Mr. Zeke,
I guess we're close. There's a bunch of trash in the ocean.
and you also notice that Palawan is starting to slow down as if he doesn't want to try and barrel into anything. So probably the best opportunity for you to fish, because right now he's not going at I can't believe I'm quoting this, not going the SpongeBob Hasselhoff speed. If you
Question, Converse.
Yes.
Is the water fresh water or salt water?
It is definitely salt water, because you guys drank it and it was salt water, and I had to make you. I think I made one of you guys roll a like a Constitution saving throw or something.
Carol, can you prepare purified food and water? Since we long rested.
I can.
How heavy would you say a fishing rod is? Like 5 pounds?
Okay, and
Not more than
No. I
Is
mean,
purified food and water a ritual?
I mean,
it is a
Yes.
ritual.
yeah.
I'm
So
pretty
probably
sure.
take about
You can
10.
ritual cast it as
Okay,
long as
so-
you have it
Yeah.
prepared.
You can ritual cast.
Okay, so yeah, just prepare it and you can cast it without spell slot. Okay, sounds good.
Easy.
Zeke, a fishing pole is
Mr. DM.
at most like 2 pounds or so, I feel, or even less. Or actually, yeah, 2 pounds is about right. I mean, my fishing pole is definitely not 5.
Fishing in Vegas.
Oh, dude, we have awesome
Hookers.
lakes, man. We have awesome lakes, dude. You come down here for fishing. Oh, it's great. We have trout.
Great. I forgot y'all had Lake Mead.
Yeah,
Here's my fishing roll.
Good old Fallout taught me that.
Hell yeah. And you know what the funny thing about Lake Mead is? Is like, we make that joke all the time. It's like, yo, I hope we get some radiated fish.
Oh, Legion comes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask as a quick aside, Mr. DM.
Mhm.
When we look out, is there any way we can see if we can find something we can salvage?
The things that you find are, I mean, there are some floating crates or so, but there's one with the. There seems to be a hole in the corner, so you're pretty sure that whatever's inside is probably flooded or ruined by water damage. Not really much that you can salvage unless you want to make.
Telekinetic shoving.
You can do driftwood.
Do you think I could send Billy out to go grab some of this
He's
stuff?
metal.
He's metal.
I mean, he would
right.
rust, or
That would
I
be
would
a
have
problem.
to.
Second point.
He's not gonna rust in 2
You have
seconds.
telekinesis, my girl.
I do have telekinesis. How far away are the?
And you have
the,
Mage Hand as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
As
How far away
Palawan
are
goes
they?
past, it's about.
Hey, hold on. Yeah.
Let's see.
How far out are
So
they?
you're right here. You see
Did
like
not mean to roll,
some.
by the way. I don't know what that is.
You see like some like a crate right here, about 35 feet out.
All right, I will summon my mage hand 30 feet out, and if it's, I can, yeah, I'll move it over this way and just try to like shove it closer to us.
Okay.
Be polite about it.
Yeah, I gently shove it towards the shore.
All right. As
Like-
you're doing that, Zeke, you get a catch.
That's
Surprisingly.
that's for pulling them in, and I put a worm on the end. So that's why I made it strength, because it's you pulling it in.
Yep.
There,
When you're starting to pull the fish, it seems to, kind of just try to make it made a sudden deep dive down, and then it just suddenly splashed back out like it's trying to get you to let go of your fishing rod, but
I could carry +1 my carrying size.
the fish
You
is
have no
going
chance.
like
doesn't-
oh no, and
Why
falls.
doesn't Mistake just telekinetically noodle some fish?
Yeah, that too.
I mean, I guess I could take,
I mean, double the fish. They both can do it.
yeah, I guess, not like
I'm
now
gonna
that these,
noodle
like,
a god.
Zeke, what you
noodle
see
fish.
or what the fish that you get is a large grayish with shiny scales. Looks to be about a good like 5-pound fish.
No,
pretty medium-
that's actually plenty.
Medium size. It looks like it would be good for grilling or so, but it looks at you as it starts like opening its mouth on and off like wah, 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 wah,
Yeah.
oh,
Uh,
oh,
Fucking- the
It just
fucking
looks at you and it
parrot.
goes.
oh.
I can do the noise. I can do it. I can do it.
By the way,
So it's like,
Oh my
so
god.
if I try to fish with my mage hand, what would that be? Is that int? Since I'm fishing with my mind.
Yeah, you would have to. I'd have you roll an int check just to see if you can catch the fish, and then athletics if you want to bring it in. And it depends on how.
What's in the box?
Oh yeah, what's in the box?
You look in the box, and it seems
Sorry.
to be some like just ruined. Actually, you look in the crate and you see like several coconuts.
Ooh.
Or
Any of them
I don't
have
know if
face
you
on
guys know what coconuts are, but it's a you see some brownish
literally
spears
rat.
that are very hairy and hard.
This is just rad.
Okay, consider this. Consider this for a moment. Everybody here was in Waterdeep, which is a major metropolis, so a
Yeah.
major trading area, and there
Yeah.
are tropical areas in Faerun.
Yeah.
They have
We know what
probably
a-
seen
yeah.
coconuts.
Yeah, we know
Alright,
what
then you guys
coconuts
see
are.
well look you guys see coconuts on there.
Well, this is actually be a pretty good meal.
That
Alright.
actually wouldn't be
Converse, do
terrible.
any of them have any faces drawn on them?
No.
Coconut water.
Mm-mm.
Well said.
Well,
Hmm?
sorry.
Well, this
Oh,
is
that's his name.
Super
Yeah, I
hydrating
suppose.
coconut water.
What does my
Alright, it's
19
gonna,
vision check get for me, Mr. DM?
Yeah, brother. It's me. It's me.
Alright, you seem to
You pull
grab
your sister.
let me do 1d. Alright, well you seem to grab
then
what
you
looks
fuck
like
her.
to be a reddish fish.
It's
Really bright, and in fact when it is exposed to sunlight, you kind of feel like with this mage hand that it's kind of warm, like it's trying to there's fire being emitted from it.
Ooh.
Huh, that's a
Got a
weird
mixed
fish.
In fact, it's starting to get more intense as it literally looks like that your mage hand is smoking, even though it's arcanic construct.
What?
Take
I'm just
starts
watching that.
Take starts sweating because the mage hand is like part of her mind. This is really weird. Hey, do we have anything to put these fish in?
Yeah, the fish is actually
we'll
looking
slap it
at
on the
you,
beach
just
before
saying,
you know.
"Let go, you, let go, let go."
I mean, would I
Slap it
would
on
I
the
let go?
beach.
Yeah, slap it on the beach.
Do-do-do-do-do.
As it flops on the
Bye.
beach, you see like the sand is even. It looks like that this particular fish, it seems to have scales that kind of emit a type of heat, and so when you put it on
Make something
the,
out of that mistake.
you put it in the sand, and the sand even starts sizzling a little bit, or you're starting to
you
see
could definitely
water.
make something out of that.
I have a thought. Converse, is this a Monster Hunter fish?
It was kind of inspired by one.
That's what I thought.
Wait. What does this
Alright.
fish do?
It's
a
heat
very
hot.
It's like hot.
We
It's
could use
really
that fish
hot.
to boil water, dog.
We
We
can.
could.
Or
Could do
the
that.
various fire spells that various people have,
Mhm.
or
Yeah, but that
Big armor.
requires me to think.
Oh, we
dog.
can make Taro another fire glove.
We
or
could.
just starting a fire with all the wood around.
Okay.
Right. So
Oh,
you get to. Do we know if the fish has to stay alive for the scales to maintain the property?
I don't think we would know that.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
Do we like? I
very
guess we could
slowly,
investigate.
very slowly, the fish is starting to try and wiggle its way back to the water, like it's.
Well, I mage handed back over here.
yeah.
Can we put it back in the crate?
Get
Maybe
over here.
I can use
Get
mend.
over
Do not put it in the wood crate.
Don't put it in the wood
Terrible
crate.
idea.
No. But I could put water in it first, right? We get some seawater in there. I use mending to repair the
The
hole.
water.
It's definitely hot enough
You
to
need 10 minutes
vaporize
for
the water.
mending.
Ah, shit. Well, maybe just try to hold
I
it
mean-
in the water for a bit as we keep going.
I mean, you have a. Wait. Do we have a pot? Actually, now that I think about it.
Let me check my inventory.
Um,
In
there
this
has to
episode
be-
of Waterdeep, the gang discovers live wells.
What is a live well?
Simon pulls out a dagger, looking at the fish.
Hake is going to
The fish just looked defiantly at you.
it's gonna pull out some. She's gonna pull out some tools and try to like scrape a scale off of the fish.
Ooh.
As you scrape the scale off the fish, it seems like the heating properties dissipate.
Alright.
This thing has to be alive for the heat property to maintain itself.
Well, maybe we can keep it as a pet
Simon
or an
puts
ally.
away the dagger.
You think mistake with your intelligence, you would either yes, that's a good theory. The other theory could be like maybe there's a type of sac or some type of gland that the fish has that allows him to do this type of defense mechanism.
Alright, then we can just make a live well. Put it in there. And I can carry it around because I'm a centaur. I have strength.
What do we need to make said live wells?
Do you have a barrel somewhere? Do you have a barrel?
I mean, we can't just use the crate.
I mean,
we just
the
pull up.
crate would be
Also,
a good
how
live
many-
well. It's just
how
that
many
the
coconuts? How
this
many
fish is
coconuts
on
do we
fire.
have?
You see about it looks like to be 4 coconuts.
Is anyone
It
keeping
seems
an
like
eye on this?
because
I'm
of
not-
the ruined crate, you can
I take
assume
out the coconuts.
sign that some of the coconuts has float away or lost at sea.
I'm not gonna cry over spilled coconuts.
Shut.
Cry over spilled coconut milk.
All right, so
This is
Miss.
the worst group.
All
I
right, so
don't know
Mr.
about
Chef, do you want to try and cook something before you guys reach the raft, which is
Well, I would say Mistake works on constructing the live well. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you could have Billy hold the fish or something,
I
like-
could like.
or Sign.
I guess I
do-
could like. I
don't know
could
if
just
Sign can do
cast
it.
my mage hand into the water and
just
then
hold
just
it
do
there.
something else
Yeah.
until I feel a tug.
Yeah, so we construct
I
the
mean,
live well. She holds it there. I
Mistake could probably. There's wood here. We could probably just make live well just using the wood from the crate and just the wood around.
We
sounds
definitely
good.
could.
as you guys determine that, tell us what it seems weird that you definitely know that you are not in the same location, let alone you surmise that it might not even be the same planet. However, despite that, you still feel like comfortable despite the stifling heat. It seems like you do sense like your goddess. Its presence is still surprisingly in this new terrain that even though there's nothing but water as far as the eyes you can see, there seems to be some type of maybe you definitely feel like a connection to the Shadowfell that you originated from. Unsure of the direction, but you do turn your head to the south, to the north east, and you kind of feel like a type of like a pool, but you're not sure. Like you don't see anything. It seems to be too far, but yet the energy that it gives out is definitely, in fact, to the Shadowkai is still, you're still connected. If that makes sense.
Oh,
So there is something Shadowfell related to the northeast.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're saying to me.
Yep.
Okay. I will tuck that away in the back of my mind.
Or actually, hold up. Let me look at the map real quick. Is it the north? Where the hell am I? Actually, it's the south. It's down in
Where are
down
we?
in the south. So sorry.
Yes.
So you're looking in the wrong other direction. That's my bad.
Here are the results of our rolls.
All right. Let me go to Revan Kai before doing that. Revan Kai, as you meditate, you try and make sense of this type of world that you stumbled into. One that is very concerning, but of course you don't show it because you're Revan Kai. You don't concern emotion at all. And it seems that you know for a fact that a couple things is that Selune is definitely not here. But what's more concerning is that it's too damn hot. You've been asleep. You took a long rest of 8 hours, and yet the sun is still up. So you can either predict that either the moon doesn't come out for a very long time, or something even kind of worse. You look at Pandora, and normally the chatty sentient sword is very silent. You feel that even though your oath keeps you grounded, as far as any type of things relating to the moon goddess or even any of the dissonance for it, you don't really sense anything.
Problematic, isn't it?
And let's see, where is your utensils, Mr. Zeke?
We
24?
got 27 on the live well
How-
construction. We got
would
29
Revan Kai
on the
feel?
first cooking roll.
I guess Revan Kai would just be like, while he's meditating, he'll like dig his fingers, even though he's got gauntlets on, into like his palm,
Hmm.
kind of thing.
Like
he'll-
You don't want to show weakness by showing like anger and frustration, but you definitely know that
Yes.
this is something that either one needs to be aligned, or one you just need to get the hell out of here. Whether that is dependent on you. Zeke.
A world without a moon is not a world to live in, and he will fix this.
Ooh, I like it. Zeke, with your stew, with a little bit of coconut coconut water to kind of give it that type of sweet, to offset the kind of the sourness of the fish, which you found out when you started cooking. You took a taste and it was like, whoa, this fish is pretty bitter. So
Yeah,
you
I was going to do a basted fish, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like you like drizzle it in like a coconut milk stuff. You like add the mushrooms like inside of it, remove with it.
Nice. Pompeo, basically. Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice.
And
I
got
just
29
had that. I
estimated
just had that for
totals.
lunch also, so that's actually pretty relatable. And
I'm gonna use.
Where I get on my fishing check, brother?
okay, so as you guys see this, you guys take a bite out of it, and that's up to you guys of whether.
Did anyone bring any Old Bay seasoning?
Oh, I already used prestidigitation for the seasoning.
Can you do that?
Yeah, you can flavor food.
It seems like this coconut
Rat
water.
plates.
You guys feel invigorated, as if it does not. You guys feel refreshed. Pretty much, you feel like a lot cooler. Like you don't feel just as thirsty, and you starting to think, sign just came to your mind as you're looking at these coconuts, that maybe what you guys were talking about earlier might be right. That maybe these are your business sense is saying that these might be a valuable commodity, that maybe it's used to kind of offset just like the harsh sunny weather and just like the humidity that's around in this world.
So I get the feeling that this world might barter then. Okay.
And as a soul, as you're
that's what we're
nearby
working with.
Palawan, you see that the giant turtle is definitely starting to slow down. And from your location, you see a type of what looks like to be maybe in Waterdeep It could be something you'd see over in the field ward, maybe the more poorer places. But definitely, it's like someone took several broken ships together in rafts and just discarded maybe displaced houses and roofs and just kind of put them together into a type of settlement, because you are starting to see a couple of people just swimming out and about, and let me see. And here's what you see as there's actually a couple people that go very close to Palawan in a kind of a playful tone, but you see several of these people they kind of look at you, Soul, and they kind of just whisper among themselves because as if they've never seen someone. They kind of stop their their antics and kind of look at you cautiously, as if trying to see if you were going to attack them.
Soul will like motion to relax and he will not attack them.
Well, I hope so.
They-
They're not really
I hope
doing
not.
it.
Look, I'm not going to attack them.
Just
Soul
get that out of the way.
Soul spares them
Roll for
first
initiative.
time.
Wacko.
I love the conversation going on in chat. This is if paladins just straight up eat raw flesh, basically.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know why I thought about that, but
Oh my god, remember, there's like an orc barbarian like paladin who became a paladin so he could eat the flesh of his enemies. They're getting
Ooh,
prions.
there you go.
These type of elves, as you can determine because of their pointy ears, they are just
Is that racist?
they kind of swim towards the rafting
Knife
area.
eaters.
Telos, you can
Wow.
actually see them too,
Racially
and
profile these elves.
you actually do know that these are elves. Whether or not they are drows or so, pretty sure not, because you don't have the bloodlust rising within you.
100% zero chance that they would be drow.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe drows want to go out for a
Because-
swim, bro. No.
Because they're not underground with slaves.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
And there's not enough spiders around.
Ooh, I love spiders.
Really.
Yeah,
Actually,
I had a
we
couple
have to
pet
cancel
spiders when
ours.
I was young, so I actually
Yeah, we
do.
have to actually
Ooh,
cancel
that's nice.
ours.
I'm gonna fish again.
As you're
Fish
fishing again,
Wait,
you
hold on,
actually.
first, before you say that, the
Oh.
first time I fished, I got a 14, and now I got a 20.
Wait, why'd you roll twice?
Mistake catches Palawan.
What?
Because you rolled
mean-
one, you wanted to fish twice.
This
Oh.
thing catches a case.
The first one, it looks like that you mage hand. You're using your mage hand, right?
I'm still using my mage hand.
All right. It seems like there's the first time you see like a type of orange fish. You try and reach out for it. It kind of slips away from your grasp, and it looks like that it is kind of giving you a one fin salute too, while you grab instead a slipper. And then the second time that you do, still trying to go after the orange fish, instead you grab looks like to be the bigger of the same gray flounder Pompeo fish that Zeke cooked for stew.
Ooh,
A magic item from my nat 20. I hate you, Converse.
we can have a
As an aside, did we make
I'll
the
put in
life
the
well
life-
with the 29?
I'm assuming that we made the life well with a 29 tinkering check. Unless
second
it's
point.
the-
I like to point out that. Oh, sorry. I actually have to look at it, but the criteria for cooking an above gourmet meal is 15.
Right, but that's if you have gourmet ingredients.
I mean, it's organic.
That doesn't count,
That
man.
doesn't
There's a
count.
difference between. I mean,
Well,
they're at.
gourmet. How
I
would you
mean-
categorize?
I mean,
Does it taste
it's
good or
still-
is it like
It's
fancy?
still a good meal.
It's still
I
a
don't know
good
what-
meal. It's filling. I mean, is
I
it
thought
is
so
it
was
is,
this
is it
argument
something
came
like
from.
is it something like
I'm just trying to
Emerald
say,
or
like-
Gashi make? No, not exactly, but
I'm just trying to say, like, what's the criteria for it to be like mind-blowing food?
you would definitely need a lot more spices and some type of
Damn it.
even like a combination marinade or some type of reduction things
Lot
that
of prep time.
yeah there's a lot
I
of things involved for for elegant level food. But I mean, it's
Uh,
still good. It's
If
still
we cook up that second flounder, we'd have like a big meal.
the flounder is
Very well
confused
fed.
because the flounder's
right
thinking
now-
like you were going after the orange fish, you lizard woman, you. In fish
Take
speak.
flips that fish off, but grabs the gray one.
As
That's a big one.
let's see.
Mayhap we should ration out our food. Let's put this one in the live well. Yes.
All right.
I guess. Yoink.
All right. So we put it in the live well with the red fish.
Soli is going to ask Palawan about the sun lore about this world.
Palawan will look, or will be like, because it's a turtle with 8 intelligence. Palawan not
What?
eat. Palawan not eat, son.
Did this motherfucker just make a 3/5 compromise joke in chat?
What? No.
Huh?
No, I don't know.
Wait, what?
I'm just
No.
over here making fucking racist references and NPCs catch it.
It's really fucked that I'm the only one catching it too.
I caught it.
I can get
wasn't-
3/5
I
thing,
wasn't
but
reading
everything
it
else.
until, like, until someone said to me, I wasn't
Moving
reading it, I was like,
on.
"Wait, what?"
Sir.
Moving on, eventually you would reach this place. What looks like I said, looks like you see a ship that's nearby too. It is very rickety. It's literally Mistake. You kind of looking with disgust because you do see what look like to be a ship connected to a raft, and then there seems to be discarded drift boards that are connected to what you assume would be a displaced home. And it looks like there'd be like a floating roof at some point, and you're not sure what the hell the architect is, but connected to this are a lot of other tinier abodes that's tied together by various amounts of rope of different lengths and buoys. How this thing is even floating is beyond your imagination, but at the same time you kind of feel like some kind of being impressed because you're taking literally what looks like to be scrap wood of every kind, and you are just you're if I can freaking navigate this. Bam.
Trying, I guess.
Yes, it's definitely they would not win the home builders competition if that's what they're going for. And I'm not exactly sure why you guys aren't at the map yet. Like maybe I think it's loading.
It's hard stuck at 92%.
I'm at 93.
I hate you.
I'm only at 91.
I'm also at 93. Get good.
Why is he getting bullied by the loading screen bar?
It's because of the
doesn't-
references. It's because of the jokes.
Bro, Foundry is running your twit longer right now.
First elf ears, now actual races.
What's next?
So DC, you actually understood this.
Women being funny?
Yes, Tovidus, I do understand the reference.
Okay.
Why are you asking the black man that, sir? Please. Please.
Because he's the only one that reacted to it.
I didn't hear. I probably would have
wonder
gotten them, but
why.
I wasn't paying attention.
He wrote it in chat. He said he was talking about the fruit. Converse mentioned the fruit sodas. Like, at least it's not strange fruit.
Well, then
Oh,
someone said strange fish. Says that at least it's not strange fruit.
Jesus
That one I
Christ.
don't understand.
Everything vanished. Everything vanished.
Everything's
I thought-
gone.
I thought your guys' fucking cursors
saw-
that show your name under it were fucking seagulls.
Do you guys not see the
Like, why
map?
the
Can you
fuck are
guys
you
do
moving?
reload application and or refresh or?
Yeah, I saw the map for like half a second and then it vanished.
Map tools is acting kind of.
I
Yeah,
now
it's
understand
loading.
the
Yeah,
reference.
it's loading a lot of shit right now.
No, I link it to him. He nephewed me.
Nephew.
My nephew, delete that.
Delete this.
Oh, there we go. We good?
I don't see anything.
I can see it now. Just reload.
Yeah,
What
I
do fucking do? Who are you to tell me?
yeah, I should have.
cool.
What I should have done is worked more on this map, so I apologize. But
We
it's,
should've
This is literally an
now.
impromptu session. It's It's your
Wait a
con-
second.
Give
there's
me
cannons
things
on
to
Palawan?
kill.
There's cannons on Palawan?
Oh,
really?
yeah, so, okay, well, maybe it's... So it seems like before you guys, when Palawan starts to stop, you notice that there's a note or actually, Revenkai, you notice that there's a note, and it's, not like the other ones. The only thing it says is, it's like, from Maryland, it's like, push this button for defense, and that's it. And it seems to be like a type of crystal, so you're not sure if you have to push the crystal
Do I
in.
push the button?
Pushes the button.
No!
As you push the button, you've noticed that
no! No, why would you push the button?
you notice that Palawan actually, because the DM is bad at photoshopping stuff out, notice that there's several cannons that are probably provided by Maryland, and so.
Oh no! I pushed the button again. I probably try to put it back down.
Now
You
fire,
hide with
now
the rat,
fire twice
and
as
then
hard.
blow it up.
Revenkai's gonna smack the rat.
We bring it to the gas station.
Ow! What the
and blow it
hell?
It's for pirates now.
So
I
as you
just
guys are
noticed one
coming,
of these tokens, and fuck you, Converse.
huh? What's that?
I noticed one of the tokens. They'll know it. They'll notice it. Don't worry. I noticed it.
When you guys, when Palawan goes forward nearby the ship, you guys hear a type of ruckus. You guys can see a little bit from the upper deck that it seems to be a type of small marketplace that people are doing some trading and such. And then on your right, you just see like a haphazard of people hanging out on like rooftops from a like half submerged house. And there seems to be another abode here that is connected by what looks like to be a large blade propeller, attached by discarded broken beds. Some kobolds and such seem to be fishing. This is the first time you've seen kobolds here in this, and the one thing that you did notice is that some of them are a lot taller. There's varying sizes.
Like stretched JPEG kobolds.
No, like the funny enough is that they seem to be bulkier too. So you're not sure if they are kobolds. They might be dragonborn, but they are definitely.
Kate would probably like.
Why am I in the water?
I'm not sure.
I don't know what I think.
I didn't put any
I
walls
feel-
here. That's why. So it could be.
I feel like I might just think that they're dragonborn because like. Well, they would look different from dragonborn, right?
Well, it's just imagine like a kobold's head, and then they just went to the gym and just got really jacked. And then and they are a lot taller.
Strange looking dragonborn.
Yeah, so like the kobold head on a dragonborn body, and bam, there you go. And you seem to notice that as Palawan comes up, because it is a gigantic dragon turtle, that it does attaches attention from a lot of the marketplace merchants here and the merfolk. They seem to be eyeing you guys cautiously, and from the distance, Zeke or Sign, you also can see what looks like to be a type of gigantic ass fish, just kind of going meow. And it looks like that it's being accompanied by several, I guess what you guys can consider would be fish humans right now. They seem to be kind of corralling them in the right away from making sure that they don't run into the ships and all. Zeke, with your chef's
fire on the raft.
with your chef senses, you do smell a bouquet of a great aroma of what seems to be seasoned chicken, combined with a type of grain, combination of rice and vegetables. And you notice that because the smoke is coming out from here, if I can get my... Why doesn't this thing... Okay, there's something wrong with my arrow, but right here where the crossbow is, it is... You do see what looks like to be a kobold, a little bit taller than Mistake, and seems to be cooking
Hold on,
on...
we'll talk though. Will we know that these are kobolds? Like, they would just look like big they just look like weird dragonborn to us, wouldn't they?
Oh, yeah, okay, you're right. You see what looks like to be great, weird-looking dragonborn that seem to be cooking something on what looks like to be a granite countertop, or and there seems to be like some type of kiln here, like heating it up. So Zeke, you kind of see this weird that there's like a what looks like be a giant rock that it's cooking fish on, or cooking
Okay.
chicken and grain.
Well, I was gonna say while we're writing in and just be playing accordion. Yeah.
As you play the
Right, put
accordion,
Billy down now.
they look at the sound because I don't think they'd ever heard that, or they look at the sound and are like, okay. And then suddenly, Palawan goes to a stop because it senses that there are two people that pop up from the water. And one is a slender creature with big, large black eyes. Its back ornated with bright, luminous fins.
That's some titty.
And its its expression is very neutral, despite like Revan Kai talking about a titty or so.
That was his soul, not Revan Kai.
There's other one which seems to be the one that puts a hand up and tells Palawan seems to stop. Seems to have a longer black hair, about sprawled out like tangled seas of algae. The person seems to wash away the hair from their eyes, and will look at the group, and will.
Howdy.
And the person will say, "Kumusta? Puede kitang matulagan." Sorry, Carol.
Oh, bello, no speako.
If only I had
Sorry,
comprehend
it's a
languages.
nice party that no one has comprehend languages, I assume.
Does anyone have Alquan? Alquan? I think that's what it's called.
Aquan.
No.
Take will try speaking in Draconic. Hey, can you understand this?
Fuck she say?
How do you do the speech bubble again?
We can't do it right now.
It's bugged right now.
It's bugged, so you have to press X to do the.
I'll also try
the
Dwarvish.
arrows.
For this.
Hey, dog, do you understand me, dog?
She will, or
Everyone
the
speaks common.
the person will kind of rise up a little bit from the water, as you guys can see, or maybe surmise, is that it might be like a fish. Like, she might be half fish, I guess. Mistake, you would know that because your intelligence, you can probably kind of sense that. Or anyone who also has animal handling.
I mean, we could all see that she's half of a fish, right?
Right, as she goes up, it looks like her torso, you can kind of see, like, it kind of transitions to a fish. And then she lowers herself down. She puts one finger up as to tell you guys to shut up for a second, like, very politely. And then she will open her mouth. She will put her hand down her mouth, or whole hand, and then you guys hear what sounds to be like a type of snapping sound, like snap. And then she will take her hand out of her mouth and kind of cough a bit, and then she will say, is in common, is this better?
What the hell did you
Oh,
just do?
that's wonderful.
That's an interesting ability.
She's like, Palawan, and she will like pet Palawan. It's like, it's like, oh, big guy, what's your business here? And Palawan would say like, Palawan, lady, friends,
Badly wants me.
and she's
Badly
going to
wants
say,
some fuck.
she will look at you guys and say like, oh, are you guys related to Marilyn?
Oh, we're friends with
We
her.
are friends and acquaintances, yes. We're, I believe, on an errand for something for her at the moment. Due to some circumstances, she could not make it herself.
Do you have proof that you are with her?
Yeah, she looks like this. And I use minor illusion to make a little mini Marilyn in my hand.
Do you guys now
I think
notice
we
that
have
looks
a
like the
note.
crossbows are the giant
Ballista.
ballista? Thank you.
That's what it is. I was thinking of the fucking.
The giant ballistas are kind of slowly aiming at at your direction, and it's mistake you kind of
No more magic, Zeke.
mistake you
Listen, it's fine. It's fine.
you
a
remember
notation
that you have
instead
a
of that.
type of scroll that
Oh, I didn't see that.
Y'all want to just see this? I bring the scroll out.
you notice, mistake, that the scroll, whatever document that has the instructions, actually changes its instructions over time. You're not sure what's causing it, but she's going to look at the paper and said, and she's gonna motion over to her colleague here.
Where'd our friend go? Mod check.
Where did your friend go?
Stealth check. What's that?
Oh wait, Telos not here? What happened?
Look at his stealth check.
Ballista's returning towards us. I was like,
Oh, I see.
Dip
And-
off over here for a minute.
Also, it's still using your old token. Let me go change
Put
that.
Billy on the.
Yes, I
put
know.
Billy
I
on
There
was
you go.
whining
now.
about that for a while.
Yeah.
Also, you guys wouldn't have even been looking behind you. What are you talking about?
No,
Where did I go?
exactly. Yeah.
You would have not noticed that until you
He
specifically
would have
looked for
been
me.
just a whisper on the wind.
How many people are within earshot of me right now?
Too many.
Dear,
Say all of us.
it seems to be busy where it's
am.
about like 20, 30 right here. If
I'm gonna use my enthralling performance on the two manning the ballista and the two in front of us
Why can't we just talk to them?
because
she
I'm a bard.
We're literally-
she is going
we're literally doing
to
a thing.
she is going to look and say
Sure,
like,
go
oh
ahead.
yeah, this is yeah, you're right. This is looks like to be her seal. She told us to look out for this to make sure you aren't hunters from Zanata Guild.
Oh, Xanatar, those losers? Nah, we
Xanatar.
killed them.
It's like
Xanatar.
okay,
Very
okay.
hardly.
And then she is going to give you guys what looks like she'll take something out of her like a little pouch and will hand you guys several what looks like to be blue like a type of blue pills or so or like rocks. And she's gonna say you
red
eat
pill?
this.
Can I inspect this with an alchemist kit?
Yes, because this is like looks like to be a type of alchemy. You guys don't really.
What's a 22 give me, Mr. DM?
It looks like
Okay, we'll just, like, hold it in her
it looks
hand.
like a gem, but it's not really. It's actually an insect, and it's you have a feeling that it's nothing. I mean, you're looking at the merfolk, and it definitely is not something dangerous. She actually looks like she very excitedly, kind of just like smiling. Just say, you notice that this insect here, you're not sure, but you do know that one, it doesn't give any negative effects, but it is telling you to eat an insect. Maybe you can ask her and see.
Oh, San won't do that.
What
He
is
hates worms.
what is the purpose of this, if you don't mind me asking?
This allows you to talk because you not know our language. So you put bug in. Bug goes to your throat and allows you to talk, and then when you poop, then bug goes out.
Never had a bug in my throat before.
Science gonna blink and just kind of wonder to himself, do we get new bugs? I hope.
I don't
Oh
poop
God,
though.
please.
Well,
does
well,
Revan
bug.
say that out loud?
It's like bug helps you. Because she's implying that they don't speak common here. So then they're pretty much gonna, or I mean, they can change their vocal cords to kind of like no common, but I mean, every single person would have to do that. So she's like giving you an option to just use these bugs as like a way to manipulate your vocal cords so then you guys can talk or understand.
Manipulate your vocal cords.
Basically, is a DM saying like eat these bugs and you can understand them.
Alright.
Does it give us the ability
No.
to talk Aquan? Is
Yes.
that what it does?
Yes.
Okay.
Take eats
Sol
it.
will grab one and
Why is
What is-
Ahmed Mexican?
What does it taste
Wow. Wow. Revan
Spanish,
Kai.
sorry.
No, it's not even.
Also, that's
Yeah.
still wrong.
Racist.
That's still wrong.
like? You're still just so
What?
wrong.
What language is it?
Tagalog.
Aquan.
It's
Fucking
Tagalog.
Neanderthal.
Bro, I don't
which is
fucking
kind
know.
which is kind of
I
Spanish.
don't mean
so
to be rude, I'm just
Yeah.
ignorant, so please educate me.
out of
Yeah, you are
character,
stupid.
some of the Tagalog words
are Spanish.
from
So yeah, I'll give
Yeah,
I'll give
yeah,
Fidel
different
that.
languages.
Related.
I
I
didn't
heard-
mean to
heard
be rude, I
como estás
apologize.
in there, and I was like really confused. I was like,
I mean,
wait,
I'm also
what?
just giving Fidel shit to give him shit.
Okay, as you
This
guys
episode
Will
Like attacking
thank
black
the
people.
lady.
Yes. At least Toadus was upfront with his race.
I don't
so-
think that makes it fair.
as you guys as the bug kind of slithers down your throat, notices that it kind of like a kind of a wiggly feeling, and it's like then suddenly she will put her hand down her mouth, and she will like hear a snapping sound, and then she's
you're talented.
and then she's going to speak in Aquan. It's like, can you understand me now?
Oh yeah.
And you guys can. Except for Talos. I don't know if
It took me
Talos.
years to master that trick.
I don't know if
Look,
Talos took
I
the
just shoved my
word
fist down my throat.
or the
Has
God.
zero interest in partaking in that.
No
Okay.
guy reflex.
Then
we switch
only.
between common and
As
Tagalog?
an aside,
Yeah.
As an aside, Sign has the beetle. He hasn't partaken of it.
I don't
yet.
think Revenkai is gonna
Take
eat
ate
this
that
shit.
because
I'll translate. I'll translate. That's fine.
Take is gonna try to speak in common. Can you all still understand this?
Surprisingly, you cannot. In fact, it seems like it's kind of attached to you. When attached to you, you can only speak Aquan.
Oh, what
All right.
the hell?
You said it lets us adjust our vocal cords, right?
Yeah. If you kind of.
Well, in character, I'm going to adjust my vocal cords sound like James Earl Jones.
Okay, it kind of.
I am now Mufasa.
It's just.
Okay.
It kind of goes in a lower baritone, but not in the Mufasa like type tone. It kind of halfway.
God damn it.
Anyways, yeah,
Hey.
so now you don't. So now, mistake, you don't know, how to. You're not talking in common.
I have an idea. Take is gonna go up to Sign, like poke him on the shoulder, and then she's gonna tap on her head.
Sign's gonna silent speech to her. Yes.
Does
Does
this
this
work?
Did that
Does it work?
When you silence speech, yes, you can actually silence speech in common.
Okay, I guess we're
Actually,
gonna have
let
to
me
do
look
this
at
now.
something real quick. Let me look at something real quick.
She will actually say the merfolk before you continue, and it's gonna say like, if you want the bug out early, just cough, and she's gonna like start making a coughing motion.
Oh, so you don't have to
I don't
digest
cough.
it. Alright.
You can't understand what she's saying.
You right. I got RP check.
Fail. Yeah, -1. Actually, -1.
Well,
Well.
Wait, that means y'all can understand my singing now.
Sign. What were you saying? Sorry, before I.
I was looking at So can I silent speech her since she knows common but just doesn't speak it?
That's a good question. Actually,
it works if we both share a language, right? And like we technically share common, even if I can't speak it right now.
Actually, yeah, you can. Yeah, because I've already established that you can silent speech. Common and Telos, you can silent speech also, right? Don't you have like psionic? Or
It's a
psychic?
specific ability I have to use.
Okay. Yeah, sign. I'll allow it since I've already like it wouldn't make sense if it only worked for Take and not others. So yeah.
Okay, so Sign will silent speech her and be like, will this work instead?
Oh, and then she is going
Even if
to.
even if you can't speak it, do you understand it?
She's gonna look in astonishing surprise, and she's like as if. How the hell are you speaking? She looks kind of worried or so, like as if like your type of
what's the
warlock
SpongeBob caveman thing?
or something, and she's gonna nod at you, say yes in Aquan, but she will say yes, that's fine.
Alright, Sign's just gonna nod his head and cut off the connection there.
She was going to say
Oi,
like,
Maganda.
nice, thanks, Zeke.
I'm not even going to attempt.
She is going to introduce herself as like, my name is Marikit Calmwater, and yeah, welcome to the
Mary
raft.
Kate Cumwater? What?
Calm water.
No, it's cum water. It's too late.
Great.
Actually, wait. Can I continue the silent speech her and just like listen through her mind as she thinks the words?
¿Cómo está, miss? Calm water.
Well, she's
All right,
speaking in
I'm not gonna
Aquan
do that.
right now. I just don't know how to say it. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, whatever. This is just for flavor. You guys know what the hell I'm talking. Great. Good job. I should have changed the last name. It's too late now. Now her name's Nam Water. Great.
Come water.
She's
I've been performing.
she's like
I'm talking.
Calm water, you
Come
sinners.
water.
could
Have
be.
you ever combed water before?
It seems like
Yeah.
there's a
Yes.
lot of people. The people in the market seems to be enjoying it, and they go back to their regular duties after they find out that
Tapping my hoof.
Marikit is just know that you guys are not hostile.
Oh, Miss Margaret, what is this place?
This is the raft. This is our homes were destroyed a long time ago, and so we decided to, just make a place of our own after some of the islands were, taken away, and she's gonna start patting like Palawan. She will also say that so you're looking for Fatima according to this scroll.
Almost. Hang on. I'm like I look to the guys. I'm like I use minor illusion to spell out Fatima question mark.
Well, Mistake can figure.
Signs gonna silent speech her and just say, yes, we are looking for a Fatima.
He'll nod.
Okay. She is helping the chieftain. She is over with Nanai Gloria over, and she's gonna point over to the elder's house, which happens to be all the way to the right. And she said, yeah, it is the. Let me see. It is a celebration of our chieftain. He turned 100 today. And,
oh my goodness! It's her birthday.
His birthday, yes.
It's his birthday.
Yeah. It's our chieftain, Matangda Isda, and he is a And so we're having a big feast. If you want to go, feel free to. You can step on this boat and partake in it.
Oh, we have to wish him happy birthday now.
And he's like, Palawan, move forward. And so Palawan is going to move as close as he can be, and so you guys can jump off from his head.
I'm just like pushed forward by his mouth.
And then she's gonna say say to you guys is like, we will park up, we will steer Palawan away. When you guys want him back, just say so. Enjoy.
Ooh, nice form, son.
Are there any
just does a leap onto the boat?
Are there any like ropes or anything hanging
And
on the side of this
lands,
boat?
Yes, there are actually netted ropes here, so you guys can easily jump on.
I'm gonna lurk up and just kind of like linger on the edge until I can see a way to like sneak around.
I scramble up onto the deck. Yeah. I think Billy just walks on.
Shucks, it smells so good here. And the sounds are wonderful.
Soul will wave and thank the mermaid lady.
Why is it so fucking
Actually,
hot?
wait, before the mermaid lady leaves, Sign has a thought. He's science speaker. What do you use for currency, actually, before anything else?
We trade a lot of things. You do either mangoes, coconuts, or these malinas that are these gemstones. She's gonna take one from her pouch, and it looks like a sign to be a type of shiny silver dollar, sand dollar. It seems to have a. It kind of reminds you of those flail snails. That it looks like that it's the shells of those things.
Oh.
But he said, like, if you don't have any,
should have killed it.
if you don't have any of
killed
those,
Dang
we like I
We
said,
still
we
can.
trade. The lady Marilyn traded us these shiny rocks, or shiny flat rocks, and she's gonna pull out what looks like to be a remnant of a dragon, as you can see, like
I look at
of
Sign.
Waterdeep currency.
I look at Sign and I spell out with minor illusion. Do I have to busk for currency?
Work the corner.
So basically, you're saying our money is okay here.
Hi, yes, we use Fatima and Marilyn showed us that we can use your money to make jewelry and such, so we use that. And she's gonna point at the merfolk, the merfolk's stand here that has an assortment of what looks like to be type of ivory jewelry with some kind of gold
I'm
lining.
gonna say as an aside, literally no one else can hear this because we're silent speeching.
Oh.
Also, I didn't eat the bug, so I'm.
So I guess only Sign knows. Sorry. It's
I just saw gold. I just saw gold, and I assumed, all right, do I have to start busking a corner now?
Mistake. What you see is, like I said, aside from the kobold here, the kobold will actually look at you, and then he'll do a respectful nod as he goes back and serves what it looks like to be a chicken bowl to a young sea elf that.
Oh, he's cute.
And then the sea elf is gonna go and run off
It's a
and.
dragonborn.
You think?
As a last bit, Science is
Oh, wait.
gonna thank her for her time, and then
Only Mistake and I
he's
can
gonna-
talk to each other right
he
now. I
will-
just remembered.
He will inform the rest of the party via Science speech.
I would assume they also
Our
speak
money
Aquan.
is decent here.
Oh, sick.
Ah, all right. He's gonna spell out. He's gonna like make a thumbs up minor
Got
illusion
it.
to you.
Got.
As you guys look around in this upper deck, you notice that yes, there's a assortment of different merfolks. Some of them which look like to be have legs like a regular humanoid or humanoid
Gosh,
or
they're
so.
so pretty. Ain't
However, one of them you see just jumps out of the water, and it looks like that they are actually their lower half is that of a fish fin, and it seems like there is a type of they use some type of magic in their their hands to kind of shrink down the fish fin, and it suddenly becomes like 2 legs, and then
I
they
wanna
would
do
start,
that.
then they would start walking off.
Wait. Zeke says, "You get
Eh?
legs for free?"
And you're gonna look at the yeah, it's when we dry off considerably, we grow legs. Yes.
I wanna do that.
So, and she's gonna look and see your that you're a centaur, and just look kind of concerned, but then
Wait, are these stairs?
these are stairs going downward. Yes.
Oh, I ask that you help me get legs quicker rather than later.
I
I look at the stairs again.
I don't know how to give you legs. I don't know.
I just like I go down the legs.
I look around. Does anyone seem to be selling armor or anything?
Yes, actually, as you look down, Telos nearby actually is nearby what it looks like to be an armor merchant. And it seems to be made of a type of volcanic rock, or a type of strange obsidian rock that you.
This man got netherite.
And
This man actually
then,
got netherite.
and you also see that they're also selling some type of weapons made out of like a silver, like a strong ivory / silver material.
Hello.
And she's like, "Oh, hello."
Hey, I'm looking for some armor. Do you have half plate?
Half
Or whatever
plate.
the equivalent is?
He's gonna look, and look. It's like, I think this might be half a plate, and just like hands out a type of like what looks like it'd be a giant piece of like dark mosaic rock that has like some leather straps onto it.
Ooh.
I will appraise it. Converse, is this the equivalent of half plate?
Yes, it is.
Ain't that gorgeous though? Look at the craftsmanship.
Pretty nice. Looks really strong too.
How'd they do that trick with the squares?
Revenkai does not understand a single word that's being
It's
said
really,
right now.
it's really blocky.
They're just speaking Tagalog to each other, and Reverend Kai's like,
Yeah.
"Yep, I know what they're saying."
Well,
That's armor.
Revan Kai, you do know. I mean, you recognize half plate when you see it. I mean,
yeah.
despite the the different,
Do I see any full plate in the inventory?
You do
Or
see.
any equivalent?
You don't see any full plate, and not here. But maybe if you got a feeling that because there's several merchants like down below or so, that there might be someone that, or they can easily make full plate. You see, like there's a lot of raw material back here of just like giant pieces of rock.
These guys are really good, Mistake.
Hey, just making sure you guys take this stuff right, and I'll pull out a gold coin.
Oh, it's like yeah, we trade that with Fatima. Fatima gives us things with it, like
They
mangoes
go
and
to
such.
wows. Ah.
And she starts refracting.
She said
alright.
like,
Hardly offends you.
is that all you have?
Oh, no. Just want to make sure you guys actually, like, take this stuff. We're not being lied to. Hey, how much for this armor?
How much for this armor?
You know, maybe they have more value than we do over here because they use it for jewelry and stuff.
Maybe.
That'd be real nifty.
What if we're
For
rich
half
like
plate,
barons?
he will say and then we'll look at the. It's like how many? How about how about like 3? Basically the equivalent of 350 gold.
All right, here's what Zeke's gonna do. Ah, surely you could make an exception for this young, petite, cute, and intelligent kobold right here.
No.
Did you have to say petite?
Persuasion.
This kobold here is going to look and say like,
Cake is
it's
just
like sorry,
just
but
looking-
kobold is like yeah, petite kobold to look cute, and she's gonna have her cheeks blush in purple.
yeah, pretty
However, you too young.
Wait. Oh wait.
Because
I look
because you're
between the two. Wait a
Oh my
minute.
God.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Baby here.
You
Cake
think
looks
she's a
confused.
kid?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah. So this kobold.
No.
This
man.
kobold here is basically think of it as medium tall, like basically.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Wait. You saying there's
this.
kobolds here you can compare them to?
Huh? Compare? What?
Yeah. How do you know she's a kid? Like
Oh,
is it
because
of the height, or-
because she's short. Yeah, kid. You know when you become adult, you get taller. Like,
But
and
that's the average height for a kobold.
and
ain't it?
he's going to point at like what looks like to be a tattoo filled dragonborn size kobold that's right over here that I don't have a token for. It's like there, that's adult right there. Yeah, like
What?
like me.
What? Wait, aren't you dragonborn?
Dragonborn? She's gonna look.
Yeah.
No, no, we Komodo, or people call us kobolds, but I think lady call us kobolds, but we Komodo, and he's gonna do like he's gonna flick out his tongue like.
Oh, all right. Well, that's a misconception. This ain't a child; it's just a different type of Komodo.
Huh? He's like
Yeah.
just gonna look kind of
My mom had
awkward
one of
and
those.
say
And
like,
you're a different kind. You're a different kind of kobold. She's a different kind of Komodo.
Yeah, I'm of age.
Time.
Excuse me.
Simon would have ended this conversation ages ago and just paid. The
No, it's a
350
good
gold.
thing that Reverend Kai doesn't understand what the fuck.
Exactly.
yeah, Grevenkai, you're
That's
just
how I
looking
feel
at
about
like
that.
taking there going like
Doesn't she just ooze maturity?
I hate this.
Ignorance has never been.
and
bad.
she's
Ara,
and
ara.
That's it.
he's gonna say like
That's it. I kill Zeke.
it's 7.
He has 11 AC. I murder Zeke.
It's like okay, yeah.
Is he
So,
still naked?
do we have deal? You give us this
Yeah.
many shinies, and
Take is just shaking her head. Yes, yeah, we do.
okay, all right. And she's gonna take the gold, and then he's gonna put it in this like kind of a special
Discount.
place, and then he's going to give a half plate to Mistake, and he said if you guys need more armor, then my friend there, and he's gonna point over to the Chad Kobold there that's flexing. He's a guy he can
my.
he can make armor. Just give us maybe a couple hours.
Oh, he's quite strong, ain't he?
Sign. When you look at this giant fellow right here with several tattoos, he will be speaking not in Aquan, but he is looking very like just moving crates around and such, and then he's going to look at Sign and said hello.
In common?
No, he'll be speaking in Giant.
I do not have giant. I have Sylvan and deep speech.
If only we had Invari.
It's like wait. He's gonna look at you strangely that you can't understand him, and then he's going to clear his throat a bit and kind of just take one of these bugs or so and from his pouch.
Oh, there's a bug.
And then he's going to swallow it, and then it's like, and then he's gonna speak in what sounds to be in common. So you know that these bugs kind of differ in like language. He will actually hit his throat a little bit to kind of gestured in place,
Brushes his
and it
soft
goes,
mouth.
"Hello, yes. Do you want something from Ariki?"
Is your throat supposed to be squirming like
Simon
that?
has just Sai has just been mad dogging this very tall person for no particular reason. No, I'm just curious about what your role in all this is.
Oh, this is
so also just curious about the big guy.
It's like he's gonna say like, oh, I bring my trade ship here from the island, and we're here to help celebrate the chief's birthday.
I heard about that. He's turning 100.
Yes, he is very old, very very old and forgetful.
I like he's speaking Tagalong. He's speaking English. He's
Oh yeah, I forgot. Like he
yeah.
Okay.
Speaking, Girl Scout cookie.
I was like,
Tagalog, but it's fine.
Tagalong.
I said Tagalog. Tagalog?
Or
Tagalog.
Tagalog.
I said Tagalog.
Yeah,
Long.
Tagalog. Yeah.
Not long.
Is it Tagalog?
Why are we talking about
Tagalog.
logs? We taking shits?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Log.
It's
Wanna
good.
make a log.
Fine.
No, it's fine. He signed. You do notice that yes, back in Waterdeep, this person would be a Goliath.
Yes, I
he is known as a Tapuya Kata, and that is and he is from like an island of and he gestures of the other Goliaths near him. In fact, you see several large people.
What kind of trade goods do you trade in? I suppose.
He's gonna speak the sign and say like, I mean, what do you need?
I write out with minor illusion. Well, what do you need after this shit-eating grin on my face?
I was like, we travel around the seas, and we try and hunt large, dangerous sea monsters and creatures.
Oh, you got animal parts?
And he's gonna point at a sign. Look behind him, and he's gonna point at what looks like to be a crate of horns, of spiked horns, and you're not sure what animal they came from, but you also see a large fella here just like lifting it and moving it to like the other side of the deck.
So y'all are monster hunters, wink, right?
He is going to look and just kind of hit his throat a second, and you can notice that it kind of the bug kind of like moves in place, and he's gonna say in Aquan, repeat that again, please.
So y'all are monster hunters, you said, right?
Yes, we are we hunt big beasts. There's the one that's he point up to the sky, and he said like there's one that's very very dangerous.
Son.
We call that the darkest cloud.
Oh, why call it that?
Big giant bird can block out the sun when nearby.
Oh, I make a minor illusion. I show it to the gang of the rock that almost fucked us up on Palawan. I showed you. He's talking about this, and I point to it.
We call that manal. It's like a dangerous bird. We try and hunt that. Also, we and he's gonna point at what looks like to be a speared dolphin here.
Ooh.
And it says, be careful of those things. Dolphins, these things are assholes.
Oh, alright. I point to it, and I just sort of make a picture of Muen in my palm. I point to the dolphin. Asshole.
The geese of the ocean.
Take nods. I understand perfectly.
And then he's gonna look at sign, and he's gonna just move with his fingers. He's gonna like move like the beetle or the bug that's in his throat back into place, and he'll be speaking in common. And he'd be like, what do you so yes, we hunt a lot of beasts, and I told him, and he's gonna point at Zeke, say told him that dolphins are assholes. Be wary of them.
Yeah, I just keep Muen out on my palm.
They ambush a lot of ambush a lot of those sea elves, the Katao.
I see. And as for what we're looking for specifically, do you happen to have anything that would be? Well, let's just start this off. What do people normally use those horns for, anyway?
I write. Wait, can he understand common? But he can't speak it.
I'm going to say as an aside,
Who's Zeke?
It's not a hunting horde. He's talking about actual
No, I know.
monster
No, I'm
hordes.
asking. No, I'm asking. I know. No. I'm asking. Like, I want to write out like in letters weapons?
Oh,
Question mark.
he's gonna look at you guys and sign and say, we use creatures. I mean, we use these for rituals, for spells. There are a shaman that use them for magic, and we can make weapons and such with them too.
Oh, nice.
Okay. If I'm remembering correctly, in order to do the homunculus infusion, we need a single gem that's worth 300 gold.
We
Is that
need
correct?
not 300 gold. Let me check. We need a gem or crystal that's worth at least 100 gold pieces. Speaking of
Okay.
which, Converse, I was on the phone, so could I have like also sold my scale mail armor to the Komodo lady? Since I'm not gonna need it anymore.
They looks at the scale mail and would just look at it and like, are you expecting like money back from it?
I mean, I would expect something, like just something equivalent to its worth.
You get that.
He
You
will.
get that.
He will
produced
look. Okay,
by
what will he give the stake in exchange? Hold on, let me.
Dick.
Her number.
I don't want it.
Diaper.
He
A
is.
handful of worms.
He's going to
Now you're
point
talking.
at a bag of coconuts and say, trade.
It's like cocaine.
It's just a bag of coconuts and said like
That's
this.
good. That's good. Coconuts are good.
Did anybody tell Mistake that coconuts are actually valuable here?
Well, you saw me cook with them,
Yes.
right? And it was a tasty meal.
Take
mean,
does not
Sign told
value
you-
that.
Sign told you pretty much everything that the conversation with the lady. So yes, you do know.
Okay. Yeah, she would take that because it's actually useful here. So she would accept the bag of coconuts.
Mmm.
Sign would hold up the 2 jeweled daggers, which I think you said were a collective 130 each.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So it's like 260.
Yep.
So would it be possible to get perhaps a large gem worth about one of these daggers?
He Araki will look at the and he's like,
That's real
be right
specific.
back. And he's going to go ahead and look and talk to
Anchor.
I make a question mark above my palm. I just look a sign.
How many
Sign
coconuts did he
ignores
give me?
Zeke.
I ping him from League of Legends. I keep pinging him with the question mark.
he'll give you
Stein-
he'll
Stein
give you
has
a
you
bag
muted
of
and
8
blocked,
coconuts.
Alright,
Zeke just looks offended. He's like, sigh.
I'll just add 8 coconuts.
He can't understand you, Smile.
Just shakes his head.
Wait, you don't do silent speech that time? You're just like, no, I can't understand you,
No,
bro.
no, I'm choosing not to acknowledge
Zeke
the
just
questions.
disappears from the sign.
All right, so I know immediately you're doing something foul because that's the only time you avoid talking with me.
Wait, that's weird. Half-plate apparently is not as heavy as scale mail. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like not even.
It's like it's half.
It's just like it's
Yeah.
half.
I just look Sign in the eyes. What are you planning, dog?
He.
Sign smiles,
You
not
noticed
understanding
that.
Zeke.
You
I didn't
noticed.
ask him anything. I'm just looking with the eyes.
You notice that Araki is talking to what looks like to be a turtle, and he is like, it looks like that he is kind of doing a type of dance slash like yelling very loudly. In fact, he's gonna look like this, and he's gonna say, and he's like, "Oi!" And he's gonna stuck, and then he was going to show the jeweled daggers,
We have to recruit him.
and he's gonna look.
That man
and
would
like,
make a good suit.
He's gonna do some
does
nodding
would.
sound like,
Yo, he has an anchor as a weapon.
and he's gonna pull out his take out his anchor, and then he's going to look at the dagger, then look at the box that's next to him, and he's gonna try and see if he can find something of equivalent exchange. He takes out a fish. He's gonna be like, he throws a fish into the water, and then
one fish.
and then he's going to look and see a bunch of looks like to be, well, you guys are not gonna know what it is, but they're like a kind of igneous rocks for the geologist people.
Okay.
That does
Well,
not really work in.
Sign did ask for a gem. Just letting you know.
And he's gonna look, and he's gonna pull out like a pretty big shiny rock, and then he's going to take a bite at it, trying to see if it's like, if it can crack, and it doesn't. So he's like gonna hand this back to Araki and say, and like, all right, and he's gonna go back to what he's doing with his haka, or just like Soul said, out of character.
Cool.
And then he's gonna look at Sign and say, how about this? And he'll hand what looks like to be a very large chunk about the size of that you can fit in your palms. And
It's very small.
Sign's gonna sign speech mistake and be like, "Is this good enough?" He's not gonna
Take
look
a
a
look.
mistake when he says this, but he's like holding it on his palm, so it's easy to see.
I will
He's not
silent
looking at
speech.
mistake.
Yeah, I will silent speech back. Yeah, that should be good enough. She'll
Awkward
like,
silence.
she'll like cover her mouth and like, you could tell she's trying to not laugh about something. But
Sign's just observing the crystal. He's
What
not
the hell?
saying
What the
anything.
hell are you two planning?
I mean,
She just-
hey, he didn't look at her.
No, I'm looking at Mistake.
Take just Peppa
No,
creepies.
you said
and
you were
says
looking
nothing.
at me.
No, I'm looking at
Mistake's
Mistake.
behind you.
Sorry, yeah, I'm looking at Mistake right now. I'm pointing at like, what are you
Take
planning?
Take Peppa creepies and says nothing.
So
Oh,
Sign on said, "Okay, this should be sufficient."
I'm gonna use. I might use suggestion.
Oh, do it.
wait, can you announce them right now? Because right now they're talking in common right now.
Mistake understands me.
Yeah, I can understand. I can understand Zeke.
Yeah.
gonna be
Araki will look and
A suggestion of Mistake.
you-
I suggest you tell me what's going on so I can maybe help you.
he will take the 2 jewel daggers and he will give a sign like the
I'm gonna say
the
as an
sizable
aside,
rock.
You did roll the Steel Defender first, so that's a
Wouldn't have
17.
Well, I don't know if I want to.
That's up to you. That's a player-to-player interaction right there. Because I know that you're.
Nah,
It
I'll
wasn't-
do mine. I'll do mine.
Okay.
I walk up.
Take will be
I
like.
just want. I'm still saying though that Zeke was looking at me, and then all of a sudden he's turning around, looking at Mistake.
Do we
Because
have?
I
a
see her. I see her
chance.
like.
He would have heard me
He
like
wasn't making
snickering.
noise.
He was like, she's trying to.
Yeah,
He's
she's
like making fucking noises.
Yeah,
Just
Revan
snarking.
Kai is just gonna mod check. Yep. There's water.
Drink it.
Do I have to?
No, I just said, a suggestion. You could tell your
pursue
buddy
the
Zeke
course
what
of
you
action
got planned.
described to the best of its ability.
Yeah, what do you got? Like, you could tell me about your plan. What's going on? You can trust me. I'm your
I
pal.
mean, he just said, "What are you doing?" He didn't ask what we're.
No, I
Really?
said, what are you planning?
What are we planning? Oh, we're just gonna do something really interesting with the remnants of Lord Greenstone. That's about it.
All right.
Wow,
That's-
just like that, huh? You didn't even say like, oh, you're out of character. It's like, yeah, you're really lawful good there, bro.
Zeke's
Awful
going.
good.
Who's the dead?
Zeke's going to flashback to the spine. He took like, why'd I do that?
Science just gonna
He's
shake
squinting.
his head because he feels he can tell some nonsense happened here.
Uh,
I
Ari-
was
Gonna offer
thinking
the other
about.
dagger.
Araki was gonna ask Sign like, is this good?
Yes, this gem will be sufficient. And Sign's gonna offer the other dagger and be like, "Can you gather us up some supplies for, let's say, an extended trip on our friend the turtle there?"
We're going on an adventure.
Ah, Palawan, yeah. You guys need like food, food, water, and etc.
Mainly some supplies. I believe our cleric friend can handle the
Adventuring
water, but
supplies.
Ah, okay.
some adventuring supplies.
That's when
maybe
you
a pot
notice
or
what
some food.
sign that looks like to you see like stacks of what looks like to be incense blocks that obviously if you burn it, it burns incense. But you got a feeling that the picture that's on there, it looks like to be a type of mosquito, and it has like giant like X like sound on it.
I know what mosquitoes are in character.
Yeah, and then so
I don't know
um,
what mosquitoes
that's-
are. I think we know what mosquitoes
No, but
are.
I'm
Do you want a gold star?
DC. I'm talking about southern mosquitoes.
Like,
and so he's
The-
gonna
the
say
big
like,
ones.
we will make sure that you have the right supplies. Yes, thank you for these. And he is going to
Right, and he's also, I guess, Sign doesn't have really much gold, so he's also gonna offer up the
Can't we just?
the 4 gems that we got from the mansion.
mm,
Oh no, that's the wrong gems.
Can't we
Once you
just?
got from the corpse.
Can't I just do a
we
performance
got
for him
gems
and trade?
No,
oh
because
yeah, we
that's not-
still had
that's not
those.
the
I
actual
forgot.
Oh yeah, I guess we never sold those gems. I guess the gems from the Tiamat cultists.
Wait, no.
Right,
Did we
just
did we
still
sell
wearing a
those
top hat.
gems? Hold on.
Did we?
No,
I don't
we
remember.
didn't. We did not.
What gems did we sell to the the gnome? What do we sell to the gnome?
What gnome?
Remember the gnome in the shop?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure we
yeah.
sold
Yeah, we
those.
did sell. Well,
I'm pretty
either
sure we
way,
sold
I
those.
was trying to sell the gems we got from the Blue Alley
Ah, okay.
because
Okay.
we got some gems from there.
And he's just saying like, okay, I will talk to I'll talk to my group, and yes, we will get that ready when you leave. He's also gonna point at what that I couldn't find online, but looked like to be a gigantic like horn here, and it says when ship about to leave, we will sound on this horn right here. So basically, if they're about to head out, they're just gonna blow a horn, and that gives you like it's like yeah, we'll it'll be any last call before we
I
leave.
noticed the instrument.
Sounds good.
Hi, okay.
I wave rapidly. I just point to the horn. He just points to himself. Makes a little playing motion above his face.
And Araki will go back and talk to the giant turtle, and he will like signal him and several of his other Goliath brethren. A lot of them covered in what look like to be rune. You guys would think of it as runes, but they are tattooed because he does notice your tattoo also, sign, and then he will go back and try and get all your supplies together.
I have a request, Mr. Dion. Only because I noticed that you said there's Haka among them. Can there be a midget like a kobold with them? It's like, hey, how you going? How you doing? I'm a Haka.
No.
I'm a Haka.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Revan
If
Kai
we
would
leave
instantly-
the
I like how Telos
we
just
leave the
jumps
camp.
over the ship, like just into the water. No.
Read what I just said.
Well, you said there's Haka among them, and hello, it was a Haka.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Shadowing us still.
Continue being an unknown element.
Uh-huh. I was over by the edge between the staircase and the edge of the ship.
Okay,
I
okay,
just
bye, you
looked at
guys.
that.
Telos, nearby, you do see like what looks like to be several like sea elves just like, kind of just swimming and just
I just,
jumping
like,
onto the
weaving
boat or
That's- that's
something.
an
The
aside,
wreckage and stuff.
Revan
Tell us if you
Kai,
heard everything that we talked about
In
here, 'cause
Seoul.
I was speaking in common.
you guys see what looks like to be a kobold. You guys definitely know it's a kobold. He's about the size of a Mistake, and he seems to be on top of a medium size crab, and looks like to be fishing. And he is like, and he's going to kind of signal with his compatriot here, which is doesn't have a token, but is another looks like to be a sea elf just diving with a harpoon, and they seem to be trying to grab as many fish. And he is going to look and said, "Hi." He's also
cute too.
he's also speaking Aquan, and he's gonna say like, "Oh, you guys want to fish too?" It's like there's enough for everyone, and he's gonna signal onto the giant crab that he's on.
Are we fishing, sister?
He's like, "My name is Ash. Ash,
DC,
catch
I
him."
think you're muted.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm just gonna be yoinking Revan Kai's like cape or whatever.
Oh, howdy, Ash Ketchum. I'm Zeke. These are my friends. It's Soul. That's my kind of friend, Mistake.
Oh. And he goes, "Ooh, hi." It's like, you. It's like, you. I like the glasses that you have, and he's gonna talk to Mistake about the goggles.
Oh, what's he doing?
He's just talking to you. He's like, he's basically a kobold that is fishing.
I just thought of something genius.
Okay, you. Oh.
I'm gonna use the bug in my throat to imitate Mistake perfectly.
Hold on, wait. What's your argument here, Fido?
It's attached to my armor. I feel
guess
like I
I'll
would note it.
You would know. I'm not taking it off of you. I'm bringing you with it.
Zeke, I don't
Oh, I
know
thought you were trying to
if
take it
you.
off.
I'm not trying to take
She's
it.
Okay.
trying to like tip
Get my
you.
I'm
attention.
trying to tip you over.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, I was
let's
playing
see. What
Tip
save would
tonight.
that be?
It's a DC 16 strength save.
Alright.
The game's paused though.
Yeah, I know, because you guys are moving too far. I just want to keep you guys in mind, or line of where you guys are at. Soul, you and Sign and Telos, you guys notice the giant propeller blade that is kind of fixated. They are using it as a platform. You notice in the South
just get
Soul
shunted.
that there seems to be some type of
Later, I go into the water and sink.
what looks like to be
Dive.
a statue head that has like flames coming out from his mouth, and you can kind of concern that it might be a type of trap or something.
Wait, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Can Sign wiggle the propeller blade? Just by shifting around?
With your strength, it looks like that it is, you can wiggle it around. It seems to be tied up by rope and such that's connected to a type of like a tongue right here, like it's just like a fixture. It seems like they've already figured that out, that the way to keep the propeller in place. What are you guys doing? Yeah, you guys are trying to pull the
I'm a
cable.
jam real quick.
Is someone talking to me before I walk away? I forgot.
Just the fisherman here, guy. He's like, if you listen, if you're not doing anything later, you can we can like fish. I can teach you how to fish, and she's gonna start
Ooh,
blushing.
I like that. I want to learn how to fish better. That'd be nice.
Man's
I already know.
Definitely talking to Mistake and not Zeke.
I know how to fish. Watch this, and I telekinetically try to catch a fish.
Rebecca's also gonna glide being
sir,
pushed away.
sir.
away.
She's a lesbian.
Oh, what?
She ain't into colors.
That's
She eats carpet.
What? A lesbian? She is
was
not familiar with that term.
Oh my goodness, you don't have gay people here?
That's not what it.
Gay
Take
people?
is
Oh,
just try to grab the fish.
it just doesn't recognize the term. It
Mistake,
doesn't-
they don't have homosexuals here. We're the only ones.
I don't
Utopia.
think that's what was they're implying.
I don't think that's what they imply, Zeke.
He's just
Now,
very
keep watching
confused.
this. Hold on. The fish is gonna come. Just wait.
Yeah,
I think Mistake's just like red faced and flustered, like furious, and
You
Zeke's
just-
just like,
Yes, she's furious. What the heck? Try to catch a fish, bro.
You do catch a minnow in your palm, but you seem to be squeezing
even
it
a-
pretty hard,
well-
and it's like, wah! Like it's like, oh
Well,
no, it's gonna
the
it's
cobalt,
gonna
The
die.
cobalt will see the minnow just floating up from the like sea. See? Check that out.
Oh.
all lesbians can do that. He lies.
Oh,
They can move stuff with their mind.
it's like you're very powerful.
Who's
For what
car
you
starting?
are.
Yeah, I know. Wanna see me do it again?
If you want to help catch fish, yeah.
I do it again. A little worse this time, unfortunately.
Doing good.
Revan Kai, from your distance,
Your
you can
mind's kinda
see pretty closely that you have to. No, I can do it.
Please,
I'll
Arthur.
do it.
What
I'll do
seems to
it.
be a higher
Carrots.
a higher wall. You can definitely athletics check to jump over it, but you definitely see a couple guards that are just like looking at you, staring you down pretty hard. You notice that is like kind of the way to the like what seems to be the elder. Mistake, it looks like that Ash is very impressed by your fish catching. It's like, well, if you want to fish with Ash again, just come on by.
Maybe I will. Fishing's pretty cool.
Alright, you guys,
Take, we'll do a
across the
two-finger
bridge, looks like to be
goldfish,
a-
what are you
Wait,
doing?
I'm gonna hold on for 5 seconds.
Mhm.
I demand that Zeke walk back because there's no way. Yeah, the entire.
I'm moving
conversation
forward.
that we were not already talking to these people.
Oh, alright.
Hold your roll.
Yeah, that was
Me and Mistake were going forward.
Well, I'm just gonna assume that we showed up like afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna also just say real quick that Telos has pretty much given up on the whole stealth thing and has just silently pulled himself up onto the platform behind the sign and said,
Can we make this Grix racist against centaurs?
Wow.
Alright.
You guys cautiously stand on like what looked like to be a half submerged house, and you see that there is a sea elf here in a type of aqua, like what looks like to be a modified merfolk. Let me just different than what you Marakit has, but I mean it's
Ooh.
Is
definitely.
this Dragon Ball thing?
And then you see a kobold here that seems to be just like bobbing his head and just like
That's
trying to hype
racist.
up the crowd. There's happened to be a small gathering of sea elves, Triton, or I call them Sereno in this world, and also maybe a couple of the kobolds here. They might be related to this person, and along with that is a fish that is in his hand, and then you see a giant seahorse here, Sign and Soul, you guys notice that the type of music that they seem to be dancing around with whatever music is playing, and you're unsure where the music is coming from. You do see nearby Grix is several like large seashells that are kind of connected to like.
Oh?
Huh?
We don't know his name.
Or next to the kobold, several seashells.
Not a fucking kobold.
This kobold seems to be a lot larger, so it is one of the bigger ones. It's about the well, medium to maybe close to like large size. And here is the music that they're playing. Let me see.
He's not parasites.
Fortnite funny moments.
It's not a fucking kobold.
Ghetto kobold.
I can't escape it.
Whoops, that is not it.
So
I can't take it anymore.
there's just like a crowd, a small concert happening here, correct?
Yeah.
I'm not
There
allowed.
just seems to
Grix
be.
would
They
definitely
seem to
play some
be.
Avicii.
You also smell sign because of your alchemy. It looks like
You
that they're
smell
smoking something that is very. I guess the right word would be very scented.
Dank.
So they're smoking weed. Got it.
No.
Okay.
Weed! Oh, sheesh!
They seem to be playing some sort of like baseful music, where the sea elf right here is dancing in a circle and seems to be doing a type of dance that going around in a circle and doing the type of flips and such. Sign, you do notice that the sea elf moves are kind of in a term of martial arts, so you know that the person has some monk experience.
Brazil.
The sea, as you can see, the kobold here is gonna say and gonna hold in his palm what looks like to be a bowl with a type of fish in it, and the fish is connected to these two shells that are blaring out music, and he is going to say in Aquan, he says, "Jurassic G in the house. It's Grix, your boy, with DJ Nissan," and he's gonna point at the fish that is doing some type of. And he's like, he's like,
people leave.
Let me get over there right now. I need to get over there right now.
What? You cannot break dance as a centaur. I am sorry.
No, about the fucking fish. It's playing music. I don't care about the breakdance. Oh, actually,
the
I
fish.
could
It
do
seems
a
like
performance
it's
call for the breakdancing.
I don't know if you.
You notice that the kobold is also kind of just doing some beatboxing too. He's like, and he's doing like performance checks
Carrots.
Trying to shuffle his way past
with a
while
performance of
attempting
16.
to, like,
Soul will
Sign's
follow
pretending to
side.
dance, so he's trying to shuffle past.
If you're something mistake,
So I was just gonna just straight up walk past people, not even like attempt to.
And then, oh man,
He's just trying
are you
to-
guys really gonna go past? It's like, and then Grix is gonna start.
Yep.
Looks like that Grix is gonna start rapping, and
mistake. Look,
he's about to drop some rhymes.
What is he? What is? Hold on, Fidel. What is he rapping?
there are no carrots.
He's gonna rap.
Oh wait, you want to do it? Okay, I can drop a beat.
No.
Are we playing Jackbox again?
Like
You and
this type of music, Zeke, is very you know, interesting for say the least. One that's like they're not really using you still don't understand how this little goldfish is bumping out some bass and drum tracks. It seems like Grix here is kind of providing a little bit of like the background snare drum vocals along with his friend here, which his name is MCH2O. Grix here, and his stage name is gonna be my name is Jurassic G, gonna drop some rhymes and
Next,
he's gonna eat a carrot because
It's my foot is a carrot.
the finale for Crazy Eagles. I'm like, hey, Jurassic G, how's it going?
And the sea elf here is going to do a type of flipping move that is equivalent to, well, I mean, I know the b-boy terms because he used to do it. A flare into a windmill, I guess, if you guys want to go it.
She's talented.
And then he's going to do a freeze pose with one hand, and everyone's going to go, oh! And then everyone will say, Jurassic G, why don't you drop some rhymes for us? And he's gonna go, aye, everyone clear the floor, and he's gonna go around in a circle, gonna look at Zeke and gonna give a wink to Mistake there because
You have to be racist to me. Fidel made the request.
I gotta be racist? What?
Take us going to wonder why everyone's hitting on her here.
It's like
She appreciates
She's
it though. 'cause,
she's
you
a
know,
petite,
she is-
and he's
delicate.
like, yo, yeah.
Short
Hasn't it been
spec.
established that Mistake looks like a kid?
No.
Well, he's like a
British?
small little like a little sister, so just kind of like
Griggs.
Yo.
Nissan.
for the whom the bell tolled, let the rhythm
Griggs is trying to
explode.
catch
Big,
a
bad,
case.
and bold be boys of old. Many stars were hold. Let the story be told. Whether platinum or gold, we use breath control. Yo, so let the beat unfold. Intro the drum roll. We can rule the world without Curtis and still blow. Finesse from SP to Casio. Your jams ain't deaf, you ain't fresh, you're so-so. If you don't know us by now, you'll never know. You set the mood when we're gonna groove and prove a show. And name of the game is survive and prove a hello. You can't take out the
Revan
Jurassic
commits a fucking
Solar.
mass shooting.
Alright, that's it.
Revan comes in and just literally starts cutting people into
Wow.
Character, that was
Hate.
freaking cool.
Not even letting me
I
RP.
appreciate it.
Oh, sorry, Zeke. What did you? He was dropping a rhyme. What did you? And then
No, I meant them. They're like, oh, we're gonna
The
kill
entire
him.
party just turned into the fucking scene from Kingsman.
and they seem to have a cipher here, along with you see a giant seahorse just hanging out, and there you go.
You guys couldn't understand him is the thing. He's speaking Aquan, isn't he?
This is something else.
It's like when you're listening to a British rapper, you don't understand what the fuck they're saying.
Oh,
It's
he's
garbage.
like singing Gasolina.
Sure.
Oh yeah, no cap in a cum stack.
No cup on a Comstack, bro.
Also, shout out to Jurassic 5. That was the thing I taken out from that.
Griggs
I
would
wanna-
definitely
I wanna
be
ask
playing
about
some
this
Avicii
Okay, what does Zeke want to
Or
ask?
some J. Cole.
I want to ask about that thing he's doing in the bowl and what it's connected to.
Well, DJ Nissan is like gonna like look because he's a fish.
Nissan,
Yeah.
like the car.
Yeah, I just put Nissan like Nissan. Yo, Greg's gonna say like, oh yeah, he's a. So he makes he makes the sounds with like with this thing we made right here. It's kind of like you know, some type of seashells. Make some dope beats on there, and you know what? It creates a great sound, right?
What the fuck are you? I've never seen you before. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
He just looks around. He's like doing
What
the
the
email I
fuck
do, the
are you?
peepo stare. It's like blinks, just looks around, blinks.
Who had this thing in my club? What the fuck are you?
I'm a centaur.
What? What is that?
I'm half
Your
hard.
dick's hanging out. Get that out of here.
Damn! Everyone, yeah, that's a track. Greg's like, yo, G, hey, yo, this is
Cool down,
this is
G, cool down.
it's a celebration.
I don't need no dick in
It's
my
a,
club.
it's a celebration. Yo,
Ever
bro.
since the one incident 3 months ago.
Let it happen, it's canon.
At this point, silent speaking Zeke can just be like, just leave, my guy.
I can't believe Fidel refracted before I did.
It's a centaur.
I like-
Where's the cent and where's the R? Where's the horse
Just
coming?
leave. Just leave.
I'm just like captivated by
Everyone. Oh, when he says where the scent and the R is, he's just like, oh.
Do you even know what a shattered is? I've seen it.
Okay. It's
Griggs is having a Joker moment in his own
and
club.
MCHGO is gonna give him like, here, man.
I
He's
cast
gonna,
sleep at 3rd level.
he's gonna.
Oh my god.
He has 66 HP.
Who you're gonna do on a Nissan?
This entire club. I want to bring the vibe down.
Actually, that barely passes, man. It's like,
Hey, what level is this guy?
he falls asleep and they're like, yo, wait, hold up, hey.
You
I just accordioned him to death.
It's like, hey, yo, what was that about, man?
My magic can make things.
Oh wait, did you do it for him or everyone around him? All right, so
Just him.
he's asleep too. Nissan is definitely you made the fish sleep, so he's upside down now.
We definitely see this happening right
Yeah,
now.
you guys
Just
do
looking
see
at
it.
this.
I just fucking pulled out my accordion, played like a very scary sounding dirge, and everyone just passed the fuck out.
You actually alert one of the guards too, because he's seeing it from the distance,
Yeah,
like,
I saw this happen.
and he goes, what?
I saw
Huh?
this happening.
Hold on.
I don't know. I just started playing my accordion. They must not like my music.
Egg taps her head. Looking
The
at
sea elf
Roll the
shuffles
fuck
here
is
also
that
follows.
racket?
That's a fucking lie.
I must not like it.
We don't know this guy, right, Simon? We don't
Roll
know. We
deception
never met him.
right now.
What
Zeke.
is going on here?
Zeke, the one of the guards is gonna look at everyone falling, just pass out asleep, and just gonna say, "What happened here? What
I
did
was
you
playing
do?
my accordion and then I fell asleep.
You using magic?
I don't know. I just started playing.
Roll the
Deception.
headass.
Deception check.
Roll
You're just
deception,
straight
boy.
fucking
Roll
lying.
this. Okay, never mind.
Get fucked.
There.
What?
I cast
We just wanted
disadvantage.
you to roll it because you're obviously lying.
Yeah, he's
I
got a
doesn't
magic
know, it's
instrument.
like-
I was there when
can't
he got
believe
it.
Okay, well, move along. Please. Let me.
Shouldn't I wake them up? I mean, there's a party going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake him up. Just
He's
walk
just away.
Just look very suspicious right now, and Revan Kai.
Just walk away.
I want to learn. I want to learn how to do the turntables.
Oh,
I'm learning turntables. You can't stop me.
I'm
How
sure
would
he's
you
gonna
learn
teach you after you just
turntables?
put him to fucking sleep.
Yeah.
He wouldn't know.
Yes, he would know.
Centaur.
You put him to sleep.
No, because then I use my enthralling performance to make friends with everyone in here.
No.
Damn, it's a good thing we're not
No,
friends.
that's not how it works. Not when they're fucking asleep. They need to actually hear it.
They'll be awake, and then I'll do it.
That's not.
Wait, what?
That's
Let me
not
awake.
the
You just put the
I'll-
fish to sleep. I'm pretty sure that
Can we just move on?
Revan
please?
Kai shove Zeke to the ground. And he's about
Ah!
to bullying him.
Up, a little
What's
lower,
wrong?
please.
Are you doing?
I didn't do anything. Natural
You
20
did
deception.
something.
No, I didn't.
I don't know what you
Natural
did,
20
but he
deception
doesn't.
Nonsense.
Yeah. Well-
we're just no saying that because we know you did something.
I can assume you did something.
he
first.
wakes
This
up,
guy's asleep and
MC.
there's a guard.
he wakes up
Everybody,
Grix, and
everybody just looked at
Grix
him.
Now they're,
just
now they're yelling at each other.
looks at Nissan, and then the shuffles here is gonna be like, then they're gonna start talking amongst themselves and say, what happened here? Like, it's like, it's like, yo, I don't know, man. Just like I was talking to this guy right here,
Mad
and suddenly I
shit.
fell asleep.
No. Talking, quote unquote.
Listen, I am not in a very fucking good mood right now, and I don't need this shit. I need you to fucking keep it calm.
Is it? And he's gonna look at Zeke as like, did you put these people to sleep?
I don't remember.
It's like,
As an
do
aside,
not do.
They would know if a spell was cast on them.
Yeah.
Converse, I have a
So,
question.
Yeah.
these people, they all know Zeke put them to sleep.
Well, it was only
I
like
have
give
a
the
question
context.
about-
He
Oh,
was
wait, hold-
he was
hold-
being
hold on.
racist,
Kira-
right?
Kira has to say
He was
something.
not being racist. He didn't know what a centaur was.
Well,
I have question about that. Since he was asleep,
Okay.
You're like breaking up.
Yeah, Carol, you're breaking up, but yeah, he was he was asleep. Yeah, because it hit. They basically their HP kind of just which is
so
around.
I'm saying that fish die when they are upside down.
No, fish fall asleep.
they do.
Yeah,
They
not
don't.
upside down.
They
I just did
fall
the
down.
upside
down.
down. I just did
That
the
means
upside
he
down
just
thing
killed him.
to note that
No,
they're
fish.
sleeping.
Fish also digest upside down.
Yeah,
Goldfish.
fish.
I'm pretty sure
not
if he
that-
was asleep for like that long, like that short of a time, they didn't
Yeah.
wouldn't die. I'm pretty sure.
Listen, man, I'm real sorry. You started yelling at me, and I got panicked, man. I'm
We are
sorry.
in a new place that doesn't have a fucking moon.
He was-
We're in
he-
alone, and you're causing problems.
The guard is
No,
gonna.
he was-
The guard is gonna say
He
you.
was just like, "What the fuck are you?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'm a centaur. Where's the SN? Where's the R?" I'm like, "I don't know."
Guard is going to say you come with me, and he's gonna accompany.
I'm sorry. I got panic.
Only you.
And then the guard is gonna signal the other one, and then you're gonna see them like kind of dragging Zeke along, or just
Wait. Sol will ask if
Mm.
we are allowed to enter in this area.
yeah. The feast is gonna start
okay.
soon.
He will. Thank you.
The guards is going to go and
Even Soul. Even fucking Soul.
the guards are gonna signal over to this person right here, and just gonna point at the centaur, and then motion Zeke to follow.
I'm real sorry. I panicked. When I panicked,
The rest of the party, while this is going on, you guys see a looks like to be a large gathering here of different people. There seems to be what looks like to be a cooked pig. There seems to be another like roasted, just roasted food over the campfire. Seems to be a lot of people waiting in line. There's actually a line forming right here, of people. You see a beautiful looking Syrian right here. I'm gonna show her art. Whoops. That is her token. And she seems to be helping out with this person, which really, you're not gonna show him. All right, thank you, Maud. You're not gonna show that. It looks like to be a heavily covered. What you assume would be a of a Triton or like a merfolk, and
looks like Patrick Star under a hat.
In different types of algae and like natural looking vestments. And then you notice that this person's gonna yell and say, okay, if you we're ready to eat, and just gonna start handing out plates and say, Fatima, help us hand out plates, please. And she's going to say, yes.
Wait,
and
what?
she is going to like start giving out plates to the people here. The lady is going to like, here, you grab a plate, you all eat, especially you really skinny, you need to eat more. Nana Gloria said to eat.
Simon's gonna look a little bit confused. He's like, thank you, but we were actually hoping to talk to Fatima.
Surprisingly enough, she actually knows common, and she doesn't need the little bugs, so she's gonna say, yes, well, you can talk to Fatima after you eat. You have to eat. I mean, everyone has to eat. You eat in this cookout, then we talk after. Yeah.
Oh, we got invited to the cookout. Damn.
It's
I just realized, did he give Billy a plate of food?
And he's gonna give Billy a plate. So you eat too. She doesn't really know what Billy is. She just like thinks of the dog. He's like, oh, also you have to eat too, dog.
Billy looks at Take, and Take is just like, just eat it. I'll clean you out later.
I mean,
does
Ew.
Telos just out in the open? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna give a plate to Telos, and
there's really nowhere to hide.
And she's gonna give a plate to him, and she's gonna look at him, and you can have a sense that she kind of senses like maybe your psionic energy or so, but
he's just like blankly staring at her.
And he's like, I'm gonna go. It's a Fatima. I'm gonna go grab the chief. You go and serve up the pig. It's like, yes, of course. It's like, all right, everybody, this thing's ready. Like, come up and grab a plate. And she's gonna just start serving people that are walking towards and making chit chat and such. While that is going on, Zeke, you are right here with this.
I'm sorry. He started yelling at me some words that brought me back to a really bad place in my childhood. And
this is the guy right here, and he says like, okay, calm down. What did you do exactly?
He started yelling at me. I said, "What the hell are you?" And I'm like, I'm not 12 years old anymore. You can't do that to me.
It's like, who did?
The kobold with the fish. He was like, "What the hell are you?" Where's the R?
That's I see, Grix. Yeah, he tends to he kind of lends some mouth off from time to time.
About me and what I am, and I was like, oh, it's like I was back.
But did you put everyone asleep? How?
I just did that.
How exactly did you put everyone asleep?
I freaked out and I did that.
You played a sound. You played a sound, and everyone around you kind of just looks at you like it's not like what? Okay.
Sounds pretty though. Oh wait, the goldfish is here. Put it back.
The goldfish is here for the gonna get a plate too because they're all invited to the cookout.
Wait a minute.
They're just all gonna look at you. They're gonna all.
So I did the spell, right? I didn't indicate where I'd be playing it. Hang on.
Listen, all I'm saying is if you're up to some fuck shit,
I mean,
you're
they
gonna
can tell
get
you're
shit
trying
fucked.
to. Okay, first of all, you obviously just said you tried to cast it here, so you're not gonna place it somewhere where they can't be affected by it. So you're not pulling that shit.
No.
To 20 feet.
In fact, when
they know you tried to put them to sleep.
God, I might have to make Zeke have a new character. in a second.
He's gonna say.
Oh, hey guys, I'm over here by the ship. I'm gonna join you.
He is going to
Still
say,
have one,
do not.
I mean, we are gonna kill that one too.
It's
if
like,
that happens.
please do not cast any. Not here. Not today. Please.
Not tomorrow. Not ever.
Listen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I just freaked out, panic.
It's like unless
Okay,
it's like
roll deception,
unless you
so
want us
that's
That's not deception.
unless you want us to just
It's
throw
literally having an.
you know
Oh, I'm sorry.
cast,
My character can't have racial-related trauma.
cast unless you want me to cast you out of like
Listen.
here, then please do not
Rex
do
was allowed
that.
to yell. You were interrupting his goddamn show.
He didn't say anything.
You
He
walked
was
up
just
to him while he was at the
Science-
turntable.
as a science-
he was
science
looking at
did
the
science feed-
goldfish.
Science did science feed for you to leave. To just
Yeah,
get out
then
of
he
there.
he panicked.
Who do you think was rocking the fucking turntable? The fish.
I know he was curious about it. And he was
And
like,
then you
"The fuck
interrupted
are you?
my
The
boy.
fuck are you?" He didn't say anything. You started going off on him.
As
Jeez.
a bard, you should know better than to interrupt the show. So that's
You
on
didn't
you.
interrupt the show.
You did. It was the
No.
it was the goldfish's show.
How was it? How was it not
Did you
interrupting the
get
show?
asleep?
Yeah, how was it not interrupting the show when you were yelling over the fish who was right
You
next to
walked
you?
up to the fish, ruining his rhythm, his turntable rhythm,
Okay.
and they don't know what the fuck you are. Boy,
Okay.
what the fuck is that?
Okay.
Listen, he was justified. You were resisting arrest. You got shot. What else can I say?
His,
Got sent to the gulag.
You guys
he's
said
going
you
to say, jeez, it's like he's like you're lucky that it's a chieftain's birthday, but you will have to do something. You'll have to do some type of service to.
Oh,
He
I'll play
actually got
songs.
another fine.
No, we don't
He
need.
got another fucking fine.
No,
I can cook.
it's like you. I'll talk to Fatima about this, and it says
What the fuck's a centaur? I don't know what that is.
it's like you.
I hear him still.
You. And it's
He
like,
keeps doing it.
huh? What? She's gonna say like,
I
listen,
get just
just calm
That
down,
centipede.
enjoy the food, and then I'll talk to Fatima about your punishment. Guards, make sure that he doesn't go anywhere or anywhere far. And Soul just walks away.
Yeah.
Revan's gonna be
No,
thinking
I'm-
actions have
I'm giving
consequences.
them way. Okay.
It's like, okay, go ahead and enjoy the food, and then we'll talk about this later, okay?
I don't think I can if that lizard's gonna be there.
He literally went from one fucking city where he has a fine, and he's created a fine in a place where
Well,
there's
he
not
started
even a
shouting at him.
This
What the fuck are you?
This man
You could
owes
have just
coconuts.
left.
I'm sorry, that invokes memories, my dog.
This man owes
You could have
coconuts
just
now.
left. And I told you.
I could have. It wouldn't make sense in character for him.
Okay, well, alright, anyways, as the people are coming up, Fatima is, actually gives a smile to Sign and just say, like, as if walk up, is like, hey, you're next in line, or just Billy and Mistake, she's just, taking parts of, the roasted pig and just giving people portions, Grix and the crew here are just, chomping away.
Question: we don't know what Fatima's supposed to look like, yeah?
No. This is I
Alright,
mean, this is the
so
first time you
walk
guys
up.
seen her.
Hey, I think we're supposed to meet you, lady.
Huh? Yeah?
Yeah. We're on this mission from Maryland. Remember her?
Oh, she
Big
is.
space wizard.
She is going to kind of give you a smile and just gonna give you a plate like, oh yeah, here you can have doubles, and she's gonna give you like a big plate of a big plate of pork and some maybe there's some like a little bit of like noodles with that and such, just a large plate of food, and then she is
Blink.
going and give you a type of whisper. It's like not here. Maybe later, just come and talk to me when we're done. And she's just gonna
Take.
give you a large plate of
Tilts
food.
her head, but she nods, just gives a thumbs up. Alright, fish lady. Sit back down.
Alright, and then
Munch.
Sign or you guys, Zeke, even though you know you're in trouble,
I had a very funny idea. It's like, how do you think we should punish you? Oh, I would hate it if you took my lower half away, replaced it with real legs. That'd be real awkward.
She's gonna
maybe suck dick.
She is going to motion for Revan Kai.
Return.
She's gonna motion for Revan Kai to step up if he wanted to partake, or it's up to you guys.
LOL.
I'll call out to Revan. Yeah, but you always eat those waffles. But you won't understand me because I'm still speaking Tagalog.
Hey, puto!
Wow. Okay.
Sign does get some. He is eating cautiously.
Take it, dig it in.
While everyone is eating,
I'm not eating.
the druid or
You
the
don't get to eat.
Good. I'm not hungry.
you don't want any?
No. I don't
They
want
throw
to
you
go up there.
overboard for that.
I don't want to go up
I
there.
mean, Revenkai ain't eating. He ain't
They throw
hungry.
you overboard if you don't eat.
And he's just like, oh, thank you for everyone for coming. I know that this is a big. I hope everyone is having a good time, and everyone starts cheering and giving up. Allocades. You guys do sense a type of magical energy around this person, which is my name is Nanay Gloria, and I just want to say that thank you, everyone. We are celebrating the life of our chieftain, and here he is now. It is like young 100. It's like Chief Matangdan Ista, yay! And you guys see a very old fish with glasses, and he's like, huh? What's that now? Why are you guys cheering? Shouldn't you guys go in bed? Shouldn't you be back at work? Fatima, shouldn't you be working? It's like, we are working. Come on, have fun. Like, remember back in my days when we didn't, there was these whales about this big. And he's gonna try and widen his arms as wide as he can. He's like, they were coming at us. And one of them tried to eat my brother, and then I went like, no, not today, whale. And I went and punched the whale into the face. And instead of look at Revan Kai like, it's what arm like this guy right here. He's like, he's gonna try and grab your arm and armor. He's like, yes, except you don't have skin as hard as yours. That's yes. And he's like, but yes, we should all be making sure that we are ready for the giant the sea creatures out there, because it's always dangerous. It's like, yeah, but there's gonna be times to relax. It's like, there is never time to relax. Not in this world. Not in the seas.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. We have serpents. We have like the giant fucking birds. Pelicans. He's gonna look at Revan Kai like, have you ever heard of a pelican, the payong?
He's gonna shake his head.
Those birds, they have giant jaws, and they are total assholes too. They will literally just poke you with their beaks, and I could have sworn back in the day, I remember it like it was yesterday. He's gonna go into his type of an old man rant about how pelicans almost tried
Hold
to...
on. What language is he speaking?
Oh crap! You're right, huh? Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
he's
I don't
gonna
understand
pretend.
a fucking-
Okay, no, you're
Why is
right.
he touching me?
He's gonna
What the
pretend
fuck?
like he's gonna just speak to you in Alcuin, and you have no idea what you're talking
I'm just
about.
gonna be nodding and shaking my head. It's like, yep,
Yeah.
no.
Like randomly choosing between the two.
Oh wait, in character we know that it's her birthday, right?
His birthday, yeah.
I don't know that.
And he's gonna say that, and he's like, oh yeah, or maybe, he's like, this guy has wings. And he's like, I wonder. Nada, he might be a bird. And he's like, no, he does have wings. And Fatima's like, Tata, he is not a bird. Fatima, you don't know. He might be a bird. They're gonna go and steal our crops and eat our fish. And take our young,
Sign understands none of this.
Take you kind of here
He
like
is just she's like confused and just like a bit annoyed just at this whole thing.
He will just try persuasion to relax the old man.
it doesn't take he's gonna try and Let's see. I guess I'll just do a
Roll an
charisma
insanity
save.
check.
An insanity
A Zeke
check.
moment check.
Okay, he fails. Like, maybe you speak to him in Alcuin, and he's like, maybe you're right. Maybe it might be the sun.
Take will speak up. Take will speak up and say, "No, keep going about the birds. Those damn birds.
Hi,
I hate
that's like the coal. Yes, like you little lady. Yes, like the little girl said. Yes, the birds. Let me tell you about the birds. And he's like, man, you know what? Oh, here, have some. And she's like, I made some.
God, I want
Where
to
are
cast
I made some crab cakes.
Shut the fuck up. I don't even know what he's saying. Shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up.
And then the old man is gonna go on and say like, I remember like it was, yes, not that long ago. It reminds me of the time. Blah 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 and blah blah blah. And
I was in the foxhole with my best friend, and there was artillery all around us.
Charlie's in the trees."
I could hear the screams in my comment.
and then the
Some
great
guy
white
fucking
shark.
missed through a grenade.
He took a bite out of Tito Boy. No, not him, not boy. He was just a boy. And he's like, okay, all right. And he's gonna turn to Mistake, and it's like, name is Fatima. Do you want to? I guess we have business. We can talk. Let's just follow me. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, have fun with those birds or whatever, old man. I'll just hop off and follow with the follow Fatima.
It's like the ravens, these
Simon
birds.
will, follow them as well.
Reverend Kai, you're just gonna hang around with Grix, I guess.
He's just gonna stare off into the ocean, contemplating what the fuck is this fuck shit.
Zeke's putting makeup on. Smile.
Fatima is going to look and wave at and say hi to the centaur, and then she's going to see, this person is going to say like, oh, Fatima, you're leaving already. It's like,
Zeke's hard
yeah,
cuffed.
I have to go talk
He's
to,
hard cuffed.
I have to talk to my
oh my
friends
God.
here, and he's gonna point to
We're going
Mistakes.
to see.
Oh yeah. I was just pulling up music.
And he goes, and
That's a good idea.
we have. He's like, we have a problem. Like this person here, was using magic and putting people to sleep. He's like, does
What's
he,
nuance?
does he,
Or context?
does he, did he mean any ill will with that?
I mean, most of the time that doesn't matter.
And he goes,
I
she's
continue
gonna
putting makeup on. I like put the foundation on, do the blush, contour the nose.
Now, do you guys
eyeliner.
tell Fatima that Zeke is with you guys or no?
You know.
No. No.
All right, and it's like, well,
Alright, who, Omegalo?
Sign
Oh.
will silent speak
Hey, yo, you wanna
Zeke,
check out your chicken?
and be like,
I think he died.
okay,
That's like a real human.
you're gonna have to get yourself out of this one because we have.
I
no
leave the
plan
party.
here.
okay.
I'm on my own
Lady
adventure.
healer.
I'm on my own adventure now.
Oh, here we go.
Putting the party.
All right, well,
You'll get out of this, I believe. in you.
Fatima is going to say like, "Oh, okay, well, I'll see you later," and
Gee.
I'll see you later, Raja. And Raja will go and kiss Fatima on the cheek and say like, "Okay, well, I'll talk to you later." It's like,
I think
okay,
this Grix is a bard, right?
yeah, it's a bard. It's actually a bard fighter combo, so with archery. Okay, so anyone who's going with Fatima,
Archery.
I'm just gonna drag you guys over there. Raja is going to tell Zeke if you wanted to
I'm
eat.
gonna say as an aside, after we leave this area, and we're like right here, Sign will mention that Zeke did come with them, but he saw the bullshit Zeke was pulling, so Sign is like, he
Learn
needs
a
to
lesson.
maybe learn a lesson.
Okay, Revan Kai, are you
So we're
coming
just
too
gonna
or no?
Let him.
The lesson is I'm staying here. Smile.
Are you coming?
Jake definitely learned her lesson.
He'll lag behind, but after like
I'm not going with you guys.
he'll
No,
They always come
Sorry,
crawling
Brandon.
back.
We're talking about Revan.
Oh,
well.
Revan.
You guys should get Revan though. Yeah.
Yeah, Fatima is going to go and turn off the trap. It seems like she hand waves it, and then you notice the security system kind of goes off. You guys,
Hey, there was
very
just a trap here
cautious.
and everyone just...
very cautiously,
We
like
all
go
saw
on like what looks like to be a bridge of broken beds and such, and said, yeah, watch your step on that. Sorry." And she is going to
just take trips and falls on her face.
open up the. I'm gonna go through here, all because gonna open up her her abode, which looks like to be a half shrunken or half sunken home. She's gonna put what looks like to be tea on tap. Like she's gonna use a type of produce flame and produce some water. And where is Revan Kai? Which I guess I'll. Oh, there it is.
He's just up there. But yeah, Sign does mention that Zeke is with them. It's just that Zeke's acting out of pocket, and Sign's not a fan of that.
Okay, Fatima is going to look and just look at Mistake and says, "Can I see the scroll, please?"
How do I know you're really Fatima?
She's going to
Touch her hand.
She is going to. You
I
notice
touch her
that
hand.
there's a jewel on her right wrist, and she is going to kind of twist it, and very slowly it looks like that the image of a Triton or a Sereno starts slowly going disappears, and replaced by this person, and he goes like. And then she is going to say, she's going to say to tell everyone like it's like I speak common, so if you guys want to take out the bugs, and she's just gonna motion to cough it out.
Oh,
then.
thank God! She coughs it up on the
Oh,
floor.
really?
Kai is just
Also
gonna be
take out the
staring
box.
at like what
Mistake
the
just
fuck?
fucking bends over and vomits on the floor.
Yes,
like a cat.
that's exactly what
You want to see how hard I can vomit?
She'll like wipe her like snout. Alright, I guess you're the real one. Here, take this.
And she's gonna look inside. Really? It's like I just changed myself from that to a human. You already.
I think we're supposed to keep that Mistake, just
Keep what? The
Yeah.
bug?
in case you need to talk to other people
Oh.
besides
Okay.
Fatima.
She'll like
It's like don't.
shove the bug in her pocket.
It's like don't worry. I mean, I can get you another one. These things are it's weird and the weird thing about this world, but I mean, it's whatever. She's gonna read the scroll, and it's gonna instantly have instructions about grabbing. Her eyes kind of light up, and just said, "So you guys were in a fight with Meryl. Marilyn got in a fight, yeah?
Yeah, wait, but hold on. Why are you disguised as one of those fish people?
Hmm. Oh. So I decided to stay here a lot longer, and so the the people like me that they've seen around, they came from Faerun, and they're still kind of distrusting of humans because they came here and they were trying to hunt and all. And also my husband, and she's gonna refer to the Triton, is like when we met each other, I just decided to kind of match with what he looks like. That's all.
Good catch.
Yeah. In fact, this is not even my how do I explain this? And then she's going to snap her fingers, and suddenly she disappears. But you can kind of see that like she tries and grabs a mug, and you see the mug floating.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
She like lifts like a pen or whatever else is on this table with her mind.
And she's going to say, I assume Marilyn didn't explain the type of experiments we were doing, yeah?
We know that she was. Well, hold on. Before I say this, would we be able to figure out, or at least would I be able to figure out that she's pulling her power from somewhere else using that machine? Before I say this, would I be able to figure that out, or would I not really
you can
know
make
that?
the assumption because you've seen Marilyn do it
We've
before.
seen her otherworldly power.
You can straight up ask her. Right?
Okay, I'll say like, I have an inkling that she like is pulling her powers from some other place, but I don't really know the details.
She is going to what looks like to you hear a sound of something being pulled out of a pouch, and she coughs a little bit, and then suddenly her form becomes visible, and it goes like, for her, yes, she pulls from the star that she would call the Tempest. For me, I helped her. I was her assistant, and I helped her with a lot of experiments. Some of them, with dealing with the type of non-Euclidean mathematics and particles, which you guys don't know about. But he said, in other words, like, yeah, I cannot. My form automatically disappears like so. So what is she implying is she has permanent invisibility, and there's something that kind of stops her power, that kind of that allows her to be seen. It's kind of annoying to just wake up in the morning and you can't see your reflection, or you can't see anything.
She can randomly disappear.
Yeah, she cloaks like random. It looks like that you have a sense of feeling that she probably eats something or a type of supplement that kind of dampers her invisibility. This is what happens when you try to mess with the archaic energies too much, and she's an emotion herself.
Sounds really, really fun. How can I do that?
Yeah, I mean, but anyways, other question. Was she badly hurt?
She'll think.
Most of the damage she did to herself, but she seems fine. We have healers. We have that guy.
Points to
that
Soul.
Stubborn bitch. Yeah, she's gonna say like. So she isn't like, when she was drawing the power, it wasn't like her whole arm was being burned off or like half of her body, right? Or her head.
Her fingers were being singed.
Only her fingers.
They were, like, disappearing.
Really, May? You had to bring them and not come yourself? Really?
Blink.
Yeah, you have a feeling like it's something personal, really. Like, anyways, if you guys are here, I take it that you guys are here to try and see what she wants, and I know what it is. She wants one of these, I guess she's gonna point at, like, what looks like to be an empty cylinder or canister that's here. It looks like surprisingly, it kind of looks like a wooden tiki face, but she's gonna say, like, inside one of these used to hold, like, I guess the energy you need to make the bell work, right? Correct? That's what you guys are here for?
Is it? It is, right?
Yeah.
Locate
I mean,
all
she
numbers.
kind of needed you guys to bring like a filament for something, even if it's not for the bell. It's probably for something at back of the Blue Alley, because something must have happened.
Take will say,
I was filaments for something. Not sure what. There was a big, strange machine in there with a bunch of numbers. Maybe that?
She didn't give us the specifics.
She just told us to get this stuff.
Okay, alright, well, that's what's kind of confusing. I guess she's gonna be a baby about it, and I told her that she can visit me anytime. I mean, I'm her former friend. Just because I'm married with someone else doesn't mean that she has to. Oh, never mind. What am I? You guys are not here for this shit.
Take sips some invisible tea.
Real Housewives of Fountain.
Spill the tea, sis.
She's gonna go and grab her tea, and she's gonna sip it and say,
Yeah.
"Okay, what she wants and what she probably would want is, like I said, it's contained in one of these tiki containers. I have like several of them. They hold like a type of very highly condensed arcane material. Apparently, we find these are very common material, but very hard to make. So if you guys were to give me the material, I can condense it real quick, and then this is probably what she wants. Funny enough is we see this stuff like in many other worlds that we travel to. I assume this is only the first one you guys went to, because this one is pretty short as far as distance goes. And she's gonna
have no idea where we are.
Yeah. Oh.
I have a question about that too. The sun feels sad. Why?
Where's
Yeah.
The moon?
Oh,
So-
wait.
oh.
I think so. The only one that knows that is Sol.
Oh, that's true.
Do you say?
Wow.
I mean.
Well, I mean, we all felt the melancholy, right? We know that.
I mean, my connection's gone, so I feel like I know something.
Oh, you have a connection
yeah,
to the moon? What date do you follow? Who was it? Is it Sune? Salune, right? It's been a while since I've known the
yes.
Faerun. Yeah, so short version is the moon and the sun goddess, Hina and Mayari. They were lovers. They were in the sky and they were, watching over the world. They were the ones who, according to the local legends here, determined, the people here, the merfolks and etc. and everyone. Spell plague happened. I guess I don't know if you guys know that, but it's a big event that that kind of put the weave and ley lines in chaos. Caused a really strong electrical storm, and it killed your moon. It killed the moon. Mayari went down, and where she landed, it caused a gigantic, catastrophic cave-in on the middle of the ocean, and it is sucking up everything in sight, very slowly, but very badly too. Because we tried. There's been many people that try to bring in their ships to try and see if they can, and they instantly. Well, I don't know what exactly is down there. I think it's to another plane, but that's just me. But I'm not gonna try and risk myself trying to find it out.
No wonder this heat's been unbearable this whole time. Now that I think about it, I've never seen the sun move at all.
Yes. Yeah. I kind of. I hope you're used to. Like light it for a very long time. It took me a while to get used to it. I mean, Raja told me.
I really hate it.
Yeah, I told Raja to come to, like, I would rather if you wanted to live in Faerun, but you know what? I kind of like the place here. It's just there's not really the city. Just it's kind of relaxing aside from a few crazy. Aside from the gigantic sea creatures that you see around. There's only a couple that you want to steer clear from, but aside from that, Mr. I'm sorry, I don't know your name. Knight.
Revan.
Revan. Yeah, if you have some sort of connection to the moon goddess, I can kind of understand that maybe you're way too far for Salune to establish a connection to you. But aside from that, because there's really no moon, so there's no representative, and she's gonna do it in quotations. Like, there isn't someone that can kind of act as Salune's regard. And so, yeah, that could be the reason why there's no moon, and it's slowly sucking up the place. But you know what? We're having fun here. I mean,
we can all just leave when we feel like it, so I guess it's not really our problem.
I mean, I can leave, we can leave. I mean, but everyone here, they probably would freak out if they were to go back to Faerun and just see everything.
See where the moon landed.
You want to see where the... You want to see where the...
So he's not going to leave.
Take is gonna turn.
Why? We have a perfectly good moon back in Faerun.
A world without a moon is no world at all.
This isn't our world. Who cares?
I care.
You know what? I do have to agree with the
That's
kobold
adorable.
here that it's. I mean, I appreciate it, sir, but I don't know if there's any way for. I guess the only way you can figure it out if you want to is if you literally go into the whirlpool and see if you either die or you survive.
How the hell are we gonna resurrect a dead goddess? What are we
Mending.
going to do? I might be smart, powerful, and talented, and pretty, but I can't res a dead goddess.
I mean,
I
I
don't
think I
know.
gotta agree with the kobold here. With the,
It just doesn't feel right.
also, aren't you a little young to be doing some he's like, and she's looking laughing. So I'm kidding. I know that the kobolds. I know that
Open her mouth.
I know
she
that the
just swim.
kobolds. I know that the kobolds back in Faerun
Yeah,
are.
that's
I know
what I
you're an
thought.
adult. Yeah. But you do know that the kobolds here are get a lot larger, which I did
Those
not
are
know too.
kobolds? Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, they are kobolds. They are just.
What? makes them
one-
so big?
I'm
DJ
pretty.
thing
I
looked like
do.
a
Know,
lizard.
I do know that
Like a
one of
kobold.
the. Oh, you mean Grix? Yeah.
He's a ghetto kobold.
Grix is really cool. I mean, he has a type of music.
he gave me
Something
a
I've never
lizard
heard of
vibe.
before. But anyways, I'm sorry, we're going off track. But just to let you know, mistake is that legend has it is that when the kobolds get, or the komodos that they say call them here, when they get mature enough, eventually they will sprout wings, and I guess they become dragons at some point. But no one has ever seen that happen because
Eyes go wide.
no.
Huh?
A lot of the kobolds here are hunters, and they go try to hunt big game, and a lot of them do not come back, especially with this one, I believe it's one beast, and that's going around rampaging some islands and such. But
Cake lays on her back.
How'd I get so unlucky?
unlucky? What?
Could have been born here, just gonna become a dragon for free. What the
Oh,
heck,
I
man?
see.
Wait,
You
you're
wanna
moping.
be? Oh,
I will
Oh.
mope. Aren't
At
you
least you have
busy?
your.
Aren't you busy dying of heat stroke in that armor?
I feel fine.
I mean, if you want to talk to Marilyn about it, I'm pretty sure she can. She could probably help you with that. I just don't know if you want to make a deal with her. I love her, I love her as a friend and all, but she doesn't exactly have like the best intentions. She kind of puts knowledge over self safety, if that's the right.
Yeah, so do I. Sounds perfect.
Oh, okay. Anyways, if you do want to go to the, I can tell you the coordinates to go to the mouth as what it is, but I believe you guys rode on Palawan. I would just highly request that you don't bring Palawan to that place.
You like, get us a ship or
Because-
something?
Well, yeah, that's my buddy. It's like he's the one who brought me here, and he's the one who brought me back whenever I wanted to go back to Faerun. So yes. And plus, you can hug him. He's a sweetheart. What are you talking about? You do a religion check, and yeah, the sun is still ignoring you.
Getting donut walled by the sun.
Solar
This
walled.
doesn't feel right. I can't use my magic. About the moon.
Well, that is kind of unfortunate there. I mean, I do know that if one of the weapons you have is definitely magical.
I miss her voice.
Oh,
Take
oh,
will
is
just
that
glance over.
is that sword?
back.
Oh, it's a Sandian sword. I see.
Yes.
Well,
It's not a lie, actually.
well, maybe after you do this, then you can go to the mouth, and then maybe if you are willing to help. Like I said, I'm not gonna force you on it. I've been trying to. You want to use your birthday 20?
JK.
Nah, he's
Haha.
joking, he's
Oh, yeah,
joking.
I'll be like, she's go-
Converse, let me know when Fatima seems like she's wrapped yet.
Caro, save that nat 20. I have an idea. Save that nat 20 for when we actually get to the moon thing.
I mean, if
Oh,
you don't have to go to
Converse,
it. It's
did
just
you
what
hear me?
I want to do.
Yeah, I
know.
hear you. You want me to?
I mean-
want me to let you know when Fatima's done wrapping up, right?
I'll go
Yeah.
alone if I have
Yeah.
to.
If everyone's doing it, I'll tag along. I'm
She is
interested.
going to say, but first, before you do this, get the stuff for these canisters, right? It's actually pretty simple. We found out that there are some type of volcanic rock, and I don't know if you guys, but volcano comes around, it erupts, and with the molten lava and everything all between, it creates it captures energy within these rocks. They kind of make it morph into something else. So just need a lot of those rocks, and then I condense them, and you guys are good to go. Very simple.
Sounds simple enough to me.
Yeah. So the island itself, unfortunately, and of course, you already know where I'm coming with this. It's located in a place where it's guarded by a. How do I describe it? Do you guys? Actually, yeah, you guys know. All right. So picture this, right? Picture a spider, right? Like a giant spider.
I hate this already.
And
Oh,
do you guys know what a lionfish is by any chance?
Do we know what a lionfish is?
It's
Is
like
that a lion and a fish?
In the wardrobe.
Not
Is it
exactly.
literally a lion? Is it like literally a lionfish?
Is it like
Give
a
me-
centaur?
give me a
where
second.
There's no scent or R.
I'm pretty sure it's not but here, she's going to wave her hand, and you guys see what looks like a representation of the creature she's talking about, which is, think of it as a very long arachnid about the size of a size of like a townhouse, right? And
Just
it
gonna really test if I have arachnophobia.
and it's along its spines, along its back, is actually those of what looks like to be curved spines, just like in a bush like in a blooming bush like setup. It looks like that this is the spider is covered with spines, and it has about its 6 eyes, and it's looking pretty mean. It says, "Yep, this is what I'm talking about. You see this? Basically, it looks like a spider with spines."
I really hate this. So we had to kill this thing, right? Please say yes.
Okay, so these things actually eat the rocks, I guess, and it kind of it kind of metabolizes. So the stuff we need is actually in the spines. And if you were to get cut by the spines,
So we can kill it, right?
people have tried. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a. I mean, the locals kind of call it like the the devil bug. But yeah, you can. I think you can kill it. I mean, I was actually gonna go and try and bring out make an expedition. You know, Raja doesn't want me to go because he's worried about my safety. But I told him like I'm pretty much can kind of tell I gotta go because that is. I mean, once you get the stuff, you need to condense it as fast as possible, and then you're gonna need someone on site for that, But yes, to answer your question, sorry, your name is Mr. Halfling?
You can call me Sign.
Yes. So Sign, yes, I mean, it is an insect, it is a living, so yes, you can kill it. But like I said, if you get stabbed by the spines, or if the spines cut you, it's not really poison. It just causes your blood to, portions of your blood to explode. It kind of has this magical feedback. It's kind of
So
What?
worse than poison.
Yeah, about maybe a little bit worse.
Oh yeah, but I mean, if Marilyn sent you guys, then I guess you guys are probably very well versed in combat and such to do that.
Oh, we're really
killed
good at
one
killing
greenstone.
things. We did.
Huh? Greenstone? You mean
Yeah.
the Lord, the Mask Lord?
Yep.
He's dead.
Hey, you want to see his heart?
I'm sorry. What? You guys killed the?
It's not guys. It was one guy.
Fantima feels as though his spine is by the centaur.
We killed him. Yeah.
Yeah, we took trophies too.
Okay.
He had a chain devil with him. It was awful.
She's going to
To
look.
be
She's
fair,
just gonna look at
you
Telos and try
attacked
and see if confirming that the other people's next to him, and look at Soul and see if you guys are joking.
I think you're just smiling like this is normal.
You guys.
Telos isn't betraying any kind of emotion.
Listen, we didn't know it was.
Who do you think had tried to attack Marilyn?
We didn't know it was him.
So Lord Greenstone tried to attack Marilyn?
Yep.
I get. I see. I'm just surprised that she actually killed him and not just let him go.
Tried to NVL us, dog.
Yeah, he NVL dog.
We permed him.
Wow.
Power game him.
Does
We actually did power game him.
Sign's gonna smirk a little bit, like I don't think that was an option was on the table, unfortunately.
Yeah, he was kind of a. I don't know. I'm talking like.
And how long?
He was whole person.
She's gonna look very serious and say, "How long was it when you guys killed him?"
How long ago?
Yes,
That's a.
A day.
Wait, that's a good question.
well,
2 hours ago.
Well, when
Does
did you?
time flow the same on this planet as it does in a Faerun?
Yeah, that's what I'm calculating right now. When did you guys? Like a rough estimate? When did you guys get into the
We
Blue
long
Alley?
rested, so it's -8 hours plus however long it took to go on the turtle.
I would say around 10 hours ago.
Yeah, about 10
Okay,
hours.
she's going to do magic illusionary script and just start calculating.
You've been
with
gone for 7 years.
All right, good
Waterdeep
news.
is fucking dead.
I'm a man now. That's Jenks.
Good. Good news is that
God.
time definitely flows forward here than back in Faerun, but it's not static. So at some point, you guys are gonna have to go back, and I don't know how you guys are gonna deal with the Master Lord missing. That's kind of a.
We
So
have-
I mean, if you want to hide out here,
We
she's gonna motion you. If you want to hide out here, that's fine.
like
I
we
mean,
can't just kill another one.
Sure we can.
Anyway, will that be everything?
Oh, yeah. So yeah, go ahead and I believe it's about to be let's see, about like probably
say nighttime.
six, seven spines would work, but yeah, it's very fast and it just tends to roll all over the damn place. And if you get caught in the spines, you're kind of yeah. So I mean, I'll probably go with you guys, you know, just cause.
Okay.
You know, but yeah. I mean, is there
I do
anything
have a
else you need
small
from me?
request, though. Yes, actually.
Oh.
So, the centaur we passed by is one of our compatriots, like I said earlier. I was wondering if you could pick him up. I just wanted to let him stew in jail for. She's been acting a little bit brash lately. and I wanted to see if
Unhinged.
that would help cool him off.
I
Joker
Jail?
moment.
I
I kind of
will.
figured just like threw them overboard or something.
We actually chain people. If there's any criminals, we kind of chain them up on a raft and we just kind of let them just release them. So,
Yeah, it's fine.
That's
forward.
pretty funny, actually.
But
You
yeah,
should
if
do that to
when
him.
when we passed by, they were speaking of more physical labor, so I don't think they've sent him off just yet.
oh yeah, that's Raja. Yeah, I'll tell him not to put him on that if that's
As a representative
fine.
of the V-human community, we pass him on to you guys.
If you could just if you could just swing it so that he could come with us, that'd be fine. Because he is,
Oh
like
yeah,
I said, with us.
yeah.
It's just he was acting.
Yeah, yeah,
A
of
little
course.
bit
I mean,
brash.
I mean, what Raja was talking about was there was a, oh man, I don't even. So there's like a type of like I guess it's a protozoa, or actually, yeah, that's a right word for it.
Sure, it would be nice if I had got an explanation what my punishment was from
You
the person
know,
who's
I
thinking
think
about
a
it.
good punishment would be if
So
he took
Science
his
blinks is
instrument.
like what proto what?
Oh,
Huh?
think
his
of it,
instrument, he'll learn his lesson.
think of it as like a, I don't know, like kind of like an
Which one?
like an octopus like
Yes.
thing, but it's very large and it sucks your blood. It's been kind of killing like ship goers lately. I'm
A
gonna tell
blood-sucking
Raja.
octopus?
Yeah, well, it's what's really just a jellyfish. We call him the Manangal, and yeah, it's kind of like, you know, it takes tentacles and it kind of sucks your blood, and it has like a bunch of crazy followers. They just been kind of rampaging all over, you know, trying to kidnap people and such like that. So
It sounds like a mind flare.
a mind flayer? I mean, unless there's unless there's like a 10.
Has followers.
I mean, unless there's a
Giant,
giant Titanic mind flare. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's possible.
Does it have a name?
What, the jellyfish or the followers?
She literally said it. Like,
It's Manongdal.
Yeah.
Mononga? Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
I think that he's getting
Put
to
your
this
ears on,
guy.
buddy.
Yeah, we probably want to take your buddy Zeke and probably not send them to his death because I just argued with Raja and it's like, why are you throwing more people at this group because they're coming back dead, or
Just take his instrument.
and then
Both of them.
he says he's you know, it's one of those things where we have to like try and keep him at bay. But I'll tell him to you guys can accompany me to this to kill this spine bug instead. And then after that, you guys can
Sounds
get
good. I
your
hope Zeke,
condensed material, go back
Has
to
cooled off by now.
Maybe.
I'm just
Probably
saying.
I'm-
not.
I'm going to laugh so hard.
Lord have mercy.
All right, well, you guys, once you guys hang out here, and I'm gonna go grab Zeke real quick, and then yeah, but yeah, if there's anything else that you guys want to ask me, I mean, pretty much already told you the stuff that Marilyn needs. I don't know why she needs it. It looks like that she wasn't really that damaged in battle, but oh,
I do have one also. Okay. Sol will show the cup, the grail, and can you explain more about this?
Oh, damn! I haven't seen this in a while. Oh yeah, this. Yeah, we went to this crazy planet. Me and Maryland and the Lich Arch, which is, if you guys met Arch, she is a total bitch. But she we went to this one planet and get this. It's actually a dragon. The whole planet is a dragon, like hatching from an egg, right? And it gets nutrients from like the crops that the people down there plant. And so, like, imagine if you're a farmer and then suddenly like a freaking giant, like, fucking eldritch dragon with worm like skin goes and just burns your house down, or just burns everything in sight. So yeah, that's the cup from one of its priestesses. That I believe we stole this, and then they got mad at us. But it looked very, very it looked pretty good. I still like you kept it in good shape too.
Sol will whisper that he had a vision and it's in the dragon look at him.
Yeah, so you attuned to this, huh? Well, I hope you have fun, not seeing more of those visions.
That sounds like a stupid fucking Captain America meme. Like, so you've done blank or something.
So, yeah, it's called Zernitra. The Zernitra, the world eating dragon. And yeah, rumor is that along with its followers, because the whelp, I guess, is big enough where it can kind of use its wings. It's still a baby, believe it or not. That it actually travels from from what Marilyn told me, travels from planet to planet, and it eats the other planets, and then just goes on and does that. Very nice group of people too. I mean, aside from like their god being a ravenous planet-eating dragon, I mean, the folks there are pretty nice.
Thanks about that info.
Yeah. If you ever want to go to Zernitra, you can ask Marilyn. She is definitely need another person to go back there because of our status there. They probably not like her that much.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, but that's a cool cup you got there, right there. So, yeah. All right. Anything else before I go grab your friend?
I think it's time we see Zeke's Joker moment in the 10 minutes we left to have this conversation.
I shake Fatima's hand and I refract.
She doesn't know what refracting means, but if she's gonna say like, huh, something tells me that you're very familiar, like we could be related somehow.
How? It's a rat.
Nope, I don't feel
I
it.
don't know. Maybe it's because we're both. Maybe because let me see. I mean, if Marilyn.
Maybe it's because DC likes the brightly types.
Maybe if Marilyn gave you the scroll, then you're probably smarter than most people, correct?
I might be the most intelligent person who's ever lived.
Oh, so you
objectively.
So you know
Cast command on this fucking
you know how to do vortex math and astro calculus?
She blinks for a moment.
She actually just said, "No, you ain't, bitch."
Mistake. Do you know what a frequency is?
Do you know how to spell your own name?
Baby.
Mod check. Does Revenkai know how to speak his own name?
RVENKI.
Okay, Fatima is going to kind of
Take
make herself disappear and says, "I'll be right back with your buddy. Just hang out here and talk amongst yourselves. You know, if there's anything you guys want to do. I mean, this place does have some really nice armor and weapon craftsmen. You just need to give them like the materials for it."
Do you know any guys that sell full plate?
Oh, full plate? Oh yeah. I believe the kobolds up in Araki's ship. Definitely, you just need to give them
the price range?
Oh, right. I forgot. You guys have nothing but gold and copper and all that, huh?
I mean, they take gold. It
Do
seems.
they like fine clothes? I have
I
a
got this.
tuxedo.
I got this cool volcanic armor. Look at this. This is sick.
Oh, nice. That's that's a half plate. Anything? Yeah, I mean, I guess because I kind of shown to people that you can use the Waterdeep's currency for other things and stuff like that, and some cool stuff. So I want to say it's at least gonna be maybe half the price of what it would normally cost.
Oh fuck! What's the half? What is it? 900 then?
Wait.
Isn't full plate 1800?
Full plate is 1200, right?
Is it 1200?
I think full plate is 1200, so it's half the cost. I think it's only 600.
Fuck! I have 384. Fuck.
Poor.
You guys have money, right?
I have 3 long swords, 2 shields and a spear, and a tuxedo and a top hat.
I mean, you guys can trade stuff. Fatima, because she doesn't care about like disguising, kind of. Wow, how did you get your health bring down? Right, you can hear
psychic damage.
You can hear Raja just talking to Zeke and say like, so about your punishment? Well, there's gonna be some people that we established that we're gonna go after the Manangan. And yeah, I mean, we think that you're gonna be a great addition to that, and she's gonna hear like a poking in the back, and she's gonna feel like invisible arms around his neck, and just like whisper. Like,
Stein said that Zeke was partying. That was a lie.
It's like
no, I didn't say Zeke was partying. I mean,
he wasn't.
guard dude was partying.
And he's gonna turn around, and Zeke is gonna look like that he's turned around to no one, unless you want to make like an Arcana check or.
I don't.
And then Fatima and Zinni's gonna say,
he chooses to be blind.
Actually,
I don't care.
Zeke, why don't you go and you see that house over there? And gonna point over to where.
I don't know them.
Them? What?
The house over there, the direction that they went in. I don't know them.
Okay. And it said like, well, I guess, and then he's gonna get like, ow, what? Okay, I don't. Yeah. Well, you gotta go. You know what? You gotta go there anyway. So just go over there, and then we'll let you go.
No, I'm more interested in this manga things. Tell me more.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like, it's a giant. It's a giant being. It's it's invisible, so it has long tentacles that.
I have a spell for that.
They can stab and like drain the life of any living being.
All right.
Very, very big, and it's apparently swims in the deepest of oceans, so it doesn't really come up unless it's ready to feed.
And this thing's been giving you problems?
Yeah, it's been giving me problems for a while. And the fact it's been kind of catching people off guard and such. A lot of fishermen and such. Can't really tell you aside from that, but
So what exactly is it? Is it like a fish?
It's a protozoan. It's from what I think what Fatima would tell me. It's we call it a jellyfish because it looks like it's made out of jelly.
Is there anything that you can do to jellyfish that really hurt it?
Pee on it.
Well, normally, I mean, we know that it doesn't have many defenses against our ranged weapons and stuff. Like we can stab it and slash it and such. The problem is like those tentacles it has such a long range that it just literally just keeps everything away from anyone. Also, and this is like a problem too. It also has like a set of followers, or just like some people that think that is the true ruler of this place, and because of that, it gets help from them too. So add on.
Have you considered infiltrating them and destroying them from the inside out?
We tried. We had a couple spies, several some elves that could have pretended to be part of them, and I guess they must have seen something, or they were just exposed early and they were killed. So, yes.
Oh, all right.
Yes. So I mean, it. That's the weird thing is that some of their followers, they seem to have like their tentacle beings too. It's like they're no longer like us, and he's in a.
No, they've been like bestowed or blessed or something.
He's in a motion of himself. It's like yes, but we've never really seen what they look like because they have their faces hidden under behind a mask. Sorry.
All right.
But yeah, they're
also I'd like to know that I use disguise self to make myself look like I'm a man riding a horse, and I have pants on.
Does disguise self allow you to change your?
I can't change the general shape, right? And I'm still a horse, and the lower half has to be a horse, the upper half has to be human, right? So I've just made it look like I'm a human riding a horse.
Oh, so you have like
legs and a
you
horse
got like
head.
fake legs? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, that's not really changing your lower half, and then he's gonna say like, but if you do want to be part of this expedition or so, I mean,
sure.
We'll still have to gather some people with us, but yes, usually we give this to those who committed crimes because this is one where there's a big feeling, there's a big sense that you're not coming back alive, to tell you the truth.
Oh yeah, I'm used to that feeling.
Okay. All right. Well, guards, why don't you go and why don't you hang out over at the ship and Artiki's ship, and then we can talk from there.
Oh yeah, of course.
All right, guards. Go. So the guards will just
ownership.
accompany you.
Drag me over there.
Ownership. We need it now.
Gonna teleport you there. Bam.
Nice.
And then he's gonna look at Fatima and said like, oh, I don't know. It's like, oh. So Fatima's gonna come back. Oh no, she's in the ocean now. Okay.
You're dead now.
You're dead now. Yay.
Before she comes back, what did I find just scrounging around looking for like free stuff to take?
You see
also,
several.
Tellus is going in the basement.
You see several books and looks like to be chronicles of like a lot of her different adventures. You go downstairs, Telos, and what you see is just looks like to be a garden of some sort. One of like several herbs and such. Maybe looks
Minecraft
like
garden.
they seem to be. There seems to be some type of a container that has water that seems to be devoid of salt and other things, so it's pure water, and it's causing a couple plants to a lot of them healing herbs and medication to flourish. Fatima comes back still invisible, and then she swallows a pill to like.
Hey, does she have any
like,
books on like vortex calculus or whatever she was talking about? Because I would have taken those.
Yes, she does. She does have like what it says, principles of vortex math, and there's another one that says.
Take steals her book on vortex
book
math.
about this thing called Eve.
Yeah,
there's this thing. Yeah, they have this thing about like signal suppression and no.
They play with smoke signals.
Why is there a book of empty spreadsheets?
Hey, it's not empty spreadsheets, you jerk.
Trash.
She also has a book about propel theory, and then there's one. As you are going through her books, which she's kind of. You actually see what looks like to be a picture of Marilyn and Fatima. It looks definitely in their younger days. They seem to be hanging out at like what you assume would be a beach area in Fountain. They're wearing bathing suits. Weird thing is that Marilyn's hair is actually straight, so it's not like going all over the place, and it's not spiraling on its own or developing 1 million mouths. So it's like definitely not the person you saw at the Blue Alley.
I should ask her about the note.
Oh, Fatima is going to go to Seoul, and as far as you and communicating with the sun goddess Seoul, it seems like Hina is kind of still not talking to you.
Oh.
I was about to get god bolted. Keeps
Trying to talk to the sun god.
Hey,
Hey,
Mom.
Lou, I'm
Mommy.
that concerned.
Eh? What are you?
Hey, I'm Soul, big fan.
What are you? Everything okay here?
Uh, just trying to establish a connection with he'll point up
Ah,
on the blazing star.
Tahina, huh? Oh yeah, you're a sun cleric. You're of a Amanita. I think that's
Yes.
I think it's a god back. Ah, so this is driving you insane, huh? It's
Yes.
like, well, sorry, I don't really know much of deities, but I do know that well, I mean, some if the more actions you do, I mean, I imagine that you do some other shit here, and they'll probably she'll eventually talk to you. But yeah,
Nice.
many shamans and such have tried. They've done like animal sacrifices, and they've burned incense and just a whole bunch of like ritual circles, and nothing, because that girl up there, to the point. Yeah, it gets even hotter. This is nothing. At some point, it does really feel like she's trying to melt your skin off.
Period.
Or trying to like or trying to like just literally evaporate everything in your body. So if you can reach out to her, that'd be great. She's gonna go back in. It's like, oh hey, so your buddy the centaur, he didn't want to go with me.
Pepe laughed.
Yeah, he
The sign shrugs.
You what?
Nothing of value was lost.
You're in the bath.
He says, well, talking about like, yeah, it looks like he wanted to fight. He signed up to fight the jellyfish, the Manangal. So, I don't know if you guys
All the
wanna.
places he wanted to ditch the party. He does so on another planet. That moron. Unbelievable. Oh well.
Centaurs, am I right?
I mean, what do you? So, are you guys gonna follow him? Didn't look at signs.
He's his own
Well,
horseman. I guess he can just come back when he wants to.
He doesn't.
Well.
He's signing up for the the Manangal. I mean,
Well, we have two different objectives then. He can go do that while we do something actually important.
What the heck is he? Is he fighting it alone or something?
what? No. He's not fighting alone. No. Russia wouldn't do that.
I was gonna say, there's
No.
definitely easier ways he could kill himself if he wanted to do that.
There's so when you do a crime or you screw up or stuff like that, I mean, if it's very, very bad, they usually threaten you with the fight to send you out there. But if you kind of apologize and kind of seem remorseful or so, I mean,
Which he was, and he did.
I mean, he'll probably change his mind about it. I mean, I can kind
You
of
were until you tried to sleep them again.
I'll
I'd give him the 9s.
I will talk to the chieftain and stuff and see if that can get away
Second
from
sleep,
that.
you know what that
I mean,
was.
If
don't feel like that.
If he insists, then he insists.
He's not going with you guys.
Look,
Wha-
if he really is gonna do this, and he survives and comes back, that means he really cares. Isn't that cute?
She is going. For some reason, for like an outside force, it seems like she's having a major headache because now it's like.
Hey, wait a minute! I didn't get to make him that bone guitar. Man,
As if the
I was
DM
looking
is going,
forward
"Are
to
you
that."
fucking okay?"
I mean, you are the DM. You could just say no and railroad.
I mean, he did
into
apologize,
something.
and he was remorseful, but you insisted on it in character.
You
with
slept
him,
them
so-
again, boy.
Yeah, because he's an idiot. He was like,
Yes.
yeah. He asked Zeke, "What did you do?"
I don't know.
He asked Zeke, "What did you do?" And he showed them what he did.
You could have just
Listen,
said. You
ignorance
could have
of
said something
the
instead of.
law
How you
making
gonna
him-
call him an
doesn't
idiot when you
excuse
just did that?
breaking the law. Not only that, but he was already going to let you go anyway, and you insisted on going on the thing.
I could just stay. I could just stay around on the raft. That's fine.
You can,
Good.
but
Yeah.
I don't want you just eating popcorn during the session.
Listen, let me see if I can. All right, I'll be.
I don't think there's any way.
Well,
He is incredibly stubborn when it comes to things he sets his mind to. So
Just stay right here. Let me see if I can.
I really think he can just like kill the. If he could kill the monster, he just comes back. He's not gonna want to stay here forever, right?
Looks into the camera.
Nah.
I like Mistake is like looking in the camera, like
The camera looks back. Hey.
Hey.
Winks.
What? How?
Okay,
Phyllis
let me.
looks away awkwardly.
They can see me.
Alright, let me see. Let me talk to her. I'll be right back.
And
You
undoes his
guys
hands.
hang out
Okay.
here.
Ooh.
Slowly.
The camera zooms in.
Ooh.
Gently. This is how.
Zeke,
stripper
it
does
seems that your performance is gathering a crowd. They really like the sound of that accordion.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Now, who's around me?
Well, you are nearby where the Goliaths are, so you see the. Well, I don't have their token, but it would be the giant turtle.
It isn't showing performance.
How many times can you do this?
I didn't use it before. You guys didn't let me, remember?
Also, Revenkai is going to be trying to find a merchant that has full plate and hopefully can barter up to the price of full plate.
Yeah, there's actually a Goliath, like what looks like to be a Goliath orc, but he's not really that. Looks like that he's kind of working on another type of weapon while you talk to him. The wild charm. Let's see. We'll just roll. What's the DC on that?
16.
16. All right, I'm just gonna roll a 1d20 because I need to make a token for.
Nice.
I was thinking in my head, roll a 20 right now.
He actually
Your
can
power
hear
gaming
it
the
too.
system, Fidel. Kind of weird.
You know me.
I can use up to 5 people.
Grind till your eyebrows fall off. You feel
Alright,
me?
well, he's
Am I
charmed. He's
Jeez.
charmed.
The one guy is like, this music sucks.
I'm making
He
friends.
doesn't have to think. He doesn't have to think the music sucks. He's just not charmed.
Yeah.
It was a nat. It was a,
Cool.
it was a nat 20 performance roll. So
All that, I guess all that matters is the save though.
It matters to the save. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, we think the music's
good
awesome,
music.
but we're
is
rolling.
she in ear? Is she within earshot?
Yeah.
I would assume she hasn't been listening for a minute.
Well,
though.
she was
She's
she
actually
was over
listening.
here. So, I mean, what is
Is
it for a minute?
I mean, if you're just
I'm
standing
assuming
around.
this is. Oh, I'm assuming she's walking to you. But she just hasn't been listening to you for a minute.
Menacingly.
Yeah.
It also says at the end of the performance, so you need to actually finish the song.
All right. Well, I'll just say when. He's just gonna wave over to the woman. All right, now she has to listen for a minute.
Why?
She walks away. She hates it.
He just waves while he does his thing.
Why did she have to listen to a minute?
Like, is she coming over? Why is she coming
Yeah.
over?
Because she wanted to go talk to you.
I know, but how long?
Yeah,
have you
he's
been
talking
playing?
to her.
Did you- how-
All right. She's gonna say hello. Hi. You must be
Howdy.
Zeke.
Down. Accordion. Nice to meet you. They're all my best friends now. Nice, but you don't.
Bold.
But is that in character? Because you don't know that you did. You didn't know it's an effect.
I mean, legendary
Okay.
resistance is just a no use, so you can't just legendary resist it.
And I'm gonna say she is a magical, powerful space wizard. She probably knows you're doing something weird.
But the description says no one knows.
No.
Yeah, well, she has legendary resistance, so that's literally.
I'm
Yeah,
DM.
no,
Like,
no, no,
listen,
no.
I'm making a DM. I'm making a DM call. She has legendary resistance. She resists it. That's just it. So-
I'm busking for coins,
She-
by the way.
She's literally already helping you anyway.
Howdy.
Hello. That's a great sound you have there.
Oh, thank you.
So I'm just gonna say. So my name's Fatima.
Hi, Fatima.
Yeah, you probably met my my friend Marilyn.
Oh yeah, she's great.
Yeah, she's great. Kind of strange how she didn't come here herself. Um, I heard from your compatriots that she got damaged, but she wasn't really that damaged.
She overexerted herself. She started disappearing. It's fine. She got better probably.
Mm-hmm. She said like I mean, let me. I mean, was it just her fingertips disappearing,
Yep.
or was her body? Listen, just between you and me, she's kind of bullshitting that, and
Oh, all right.
yeah, just some personal drama. I don't want to get right into it, but
All right, then don't.
yeah. So, anyways, so here I'm trying to help your friends there about about
Huh?
trying to get some material back for Maryland back in Blue Alley. And I see that you are signed up for this, this
I didn't
hunt.
sign up for nothing. I said I was interested in it.
Oh. Well, so you did a sleep spell, is what I hear?
Yeah, the lizard was like, "What the fuck are you, man?"
Oh, is that
I have
from?
some hang-ups about that kind of thing, and I panicked.
Oh, I
So,
see.
It's fine.
Well,
And they asked me what I did, and I showed them. So I did, and now I'm here.
you mean you try to put people to sleep again?
No, I didn't try to put them to sleep. I just showed them what I did.
Oh. Well, alright. Well, listen, I mean, I know that Grix can be, kind
Awesome,
of,
cool.
kind of, kind of like hot-headed at times, especially, I mean, were you trying to, like, interrupt his performance or something? That's usually what,
No,
that's
I was
usually
just
what
trying to get him to
happens
stop
when
yelling.
something like that happens, so.
No, I was just trying to get him to stop yelling at me. I didn't say anything to him.
Alright, well, I will have Raja
He's all dead.
talk to Grix and see what's happened, because this is not his first time here, but I mean, we kind of want to make sure that,
Alright.
nothing bad happens between all of us, and
No.
so, listen, I know that what Marilyn wants, he's gonna have to grab something from, like, this spined, spider that's really big, and we probably would need your help on it. So if you want to, I will probably, if with your permission, sir, if you want to, just kind of help me with this expedition, and then yeah, you can go from there. Because I think the faster we do this, and obviously the faster you guys can go back and get Marilyn what she needs, even though she mutters to herself. I don't know why you.
Alright, so I raise you this. Give me one good reason why I should go with the people who sold me out after we made an entire point that me doing that was a bad thing. Just threw me under the bus. They didn't know me.
Cough, because we literally asked 10 minutes. You were in jail for 10 minutes.
I'm sorry,
and
are
we asked
you
someone to
here?
Pick you up.
Sign isn't here. Mod check.
I'm just saying that's what happened. Is you were in jail for
Mod
10
check.
minutes,
Mod check.
and then we asked someone to pick you up.
Rick's just gonna
And
go
you
kill
were
this
being a
guy.
pig,
I mean, is this like the
Sit on
first?
the floor.
Is this the first time you've been with these guys?
Oh no, I've been around him a while.
Right. So I mean, is this like the first time they've done this?
Thanks. Nah, they just see me as a tool, not a person. I understand that completely. So, them doing that helped me cement an idea that maybe I shouldn't go around doing that. Sign's the one who calls the
Soul.
shots. Soul's alright. The fella with the wings, he's cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just coming from experience, is like if you actually have interactions with these group and they don't seem that bad, and it's just one thing that could be a misunderstanding, don't you want to kind of talk to them about it and kind of voice your feelings on how you felt slighted? Listen, because
because they won't care, they won't take note, and they'll just continue on as normal.
how do you know that they won't care?
Because everyone but one of them are sociopaths.
She is like, you know what? This is very. She's gonna put her hand like on her. It's like this. Why is this very similar to like what Marilyn is like too? Listen. I don't know anything about you guys and your relationship back, with these guys, but all I gotta know is, is there any reason for you to want to go back to Faerun?
Oh yeah, I'll go back to Faerun. I just don't want to go with them. It's fine.
Well,
and this current expenditure, this expedition, no.
Then if you want to go to Faerun, then I would suggest that the fastest way and the most safest way to get back would be to accompany me and them onto this thing, fighting this damn giant spider thing that has the material you need for Marilyn to get back, or to do whatever the hell she wants, and then whatever you do in Faerun, then that is entirely up to you. Going after the jellyfish that slayed many and whatnot is probably not the best idea. And I know that Raja is trying to get a group together. I've been arguing about that with him for many years. He is head of security, I understand. That's why I married the guy. However, even I have my reservations about going after a beast that, you know what, if they, unless it's very necessary, we don't want to try and find them first. Did Zeke just fall asleep?
Fall asleep.
Hey, howdy.
Did you just fall asleep?
No. I was spacing out.
Okay, well, how about this? Because apparently you guys want to get back to Waterdeep. So why don't you just accompany us to this trip, and then you can do whatever the hell you want right after.
I mean, that would be the plan anyway. I just don't want to go with them for this one.
Right, but I'm leading an expedition and they're coming with me. So are you gonna want to join us?
Frankly, I really do not.
I mean, if you want, okay, well, if you don't want to come with them, then I mean, I don't know what other way, unless you want to try and grab this stuff yourself to get back, which, if they're going to be going back and then they leave, I mean, Palawan's probably not going to be active when they come back. Do you get what I'm saying? I mean, he's kind of like the beacon. I mean, there has to be other people besides them, if you hate them, that you want to see back in Waterdeep, I would imagine.
Yeah, there are. I just want to get away from them for a moment.
Okay, well then how about this?
I knew the game they were playing.
Then how about this? Okay, we can take we'll take a refuge here. I mean, you can hang out with the tribesmen here. They're gonna do their own dinner feast, like down in the lower deck. They always do before they leave. Why don't you go ahead, think about it for a second, maybe with a long rest. If you want to come back, I will ask you again, and then we can go from there.
Yeah, I'll go along. That's fine. I'm used to it by now.
Like I said, why don't you take take some time away from them, and kind of relax, and then we can get this situated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Alright. And she will, and I guess that'll be the end of session because it's 3 o'clock.
No, let me buy my full plate if I can.
Can you just add a session?
Well, wait.
Yeah, can we do that?
Yeah, but do you have the money for it?
I was gonna see like how much I could get. I have some stuff that I could barter with.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 long swords, 2 shields, and a spear, and I was wondering if I could like trade in my tuxedo and top hat.
Yeah, I could do that out of session.
Not the top hat. You gotta at least keep.
You gotta keep the top hat.
If I can keep the top hat, I will. I am still currently wearing the top hat.
All right. That would be it. Hopefully you guys had a great time, and if not, then I apologize.
I can't believe Zeke almost got us all fucking killed.
I can't believe
Twice.
Zeke almost actually got cast overboard as a joke.
What the fuck is a centaur? Grix will never know.
He'll never know.
I can't believe Zeke got mad for being arrested for something he do. Versus Mistake.
It
who
wasn't.
actually-
It wasn't the
who
arrest.
Mistake
It
was,
wasn't the
Mistake was
arrest.
actually
You
in
know
the-
it wasn't the arrest,
I'm-
Morris.
I'm not done. Mistake who actually got arrested because of shit someone else started. That was funny.
Never punished.
This fucking man horse comes walking into Grix's club, dick swinging in the air. Like, what the fuck are you?
I'm sorry. Are there centaur pants? Feel free to point them out.
No, he doesn't know what a centaur is, so he's